Okay, we have a green box. We have a live counter ticking up. Going to assume that means we are live, and very soon will be. And that means welcome back to the Storytime network, where we are playing D&D once more, and Rue has just lost an arm.
Mm-hmm.
Sounds like we'll need to give him a hand.
God fucking damn it.
Can you make him take damage, Kaido?
Dylan.
Yes.
Seamus suddenly takes.
Only I'm allowed to make puns in this stream when I'm present anyway.
Ooh, that's a lot of damage.
That's a lot of damage!
That was 100 D100, and you barely got over half of the possible damage.
Yeah, that's my shit look in action.
There are 2 1s.
At least.
2 1s and there's not even a single number there that's broken. Oh, there's
a 98.
There's a 98
Yep.
and 95. That's the
And a 97.
Oh, and a flat 90 as well. So yeah, that's fucking dog shit. Anyway, let's get started. And so, last we left our heroes, Aldane, the currently alone paladin, Seamus, the racing to find the others bard, Felix, the regularly nervous painter, especially right now, and Daron, the trying to be calm in the face of odds, Genasi, who currently isn't here right now, but that's fine. So, the 4 of you, plus Rua, eventually made it to the Cult of the Tarask headquarters in Bovetman. However, on the way, you saw multiple dead bodies that had been mauled and eaten alive, very likely. Some of which had punch marks through them, through armour, I should say, such as plate armour. And with the increasingly worrisome odds getting higher and higher, you finally made your way to the headquarters, only to see a man who was writhing in fury and rage as he was beating the shit out of some generic cultists. Eventually, you took him down, and Rua, dealing the final blow, killed him, only to realise, as the Tarask mutation was receding, Rua just killed his own dad.
I almost forgot about that part.
Mm-hmm.
The resulting shock, along with everything else that's happened so far, with everything, leading up to the Black Rain, took its toll and eventually made him snap, as he was dead set and determined to make humans extinct. After some very tense words, the party continued along. However, after some failed deck saves, Aldane and Rua were shunted down a trap that was slicked with blood, I should say, as well, leading you into the boss room right away.
We should have just jumped after them.
We probably should have. But
Daron,
hey.
Felix, and Seamus decided to continue on and see if there was a safer way down. As, to be fair, none of you had any clue what might happen. For all you know, a spike pit trap was waiting for you.
Mm-hmm.
Regardless, they've continued along, hoping to find the other 2. Meanwhile, Aldane and Rua encountered the mage, who ran away after casting Dimension Door, all the way back at Turim's Tower, when the cults had attacked them. Alongside a somewhat literally smoking man in armour, who, after being casted with haste, didn't take very long to attack Rua and cut off his right arm, leaving nothing there, not even like a bit of the shoulder. And now Rua's unconscious, which means I should really put this on in. And that was his turn. Aldane. Again, before Rua went unconscious, while he was pathetically writhing in his own blood, He reached out to you to say a word, or 2 words even. I'm sorry. Before he fell unconscious, limp on the floor, eyes still open. What are you gonna do now?
Quick question before I do anything. Would I be able to make a deception check on a as a bonus action to feint an attack?
To fake it?
To feint.
Yeah, I mean, you could. If they succeeded and failed the insight roll, then I would allow you one of your 2 attacks to have advantage.
Excellent.
Don't forget the ability of outrage as well.
Yeah, I'm not going to be using outrage, at least for the first move, because I am not in range.
Oh, then if you're doing a ranged attack, then if you were planning to do a ranged attack, yeah, I'll allow it. Yeah, why not?
Are you gonna fake a javelin throw or something?
You are correct, my friend.
Ooh.
So, I run up over to here, which is my 30 feet of movement, and I move to make a javelin throw.
I will say that is actual like fire, so you kind of will have to move around it. You could still make it, it's just, you know,
Different path.
it literally changes nothing.
Hmm.
And being pedantic.
But anyways, I move and fake a javelin throw at the warrior. And
Okay.
deception. Hell.
Ooh.
A 23, very nice. Let me check the gentleman's stats. To be fair, wisdom isn't his highest stat, but that's fine.
They can't all be wise.
7.
Yeah, I don't think that succeeds.
So you go to throw your javelin, and they're ready to defend, but by the time they're already in the movement to block, you throw the javelin. Make your hit with
Past 10.
advantage.
Oh,
Nat 20. I'm aiming at the wizard.
You said you were aiming at the warrior.
No,
That's
I
what he
faked
wanted
throwing
him
at
to
the
think.
warrior. That's what the deception was for. It was a feint.
Right, I'm gonna have to then have the wizard roll. Because if I'd have known that, then right. Let me see what the wizard's stats are now.
Well, I think he's gonna hit him regardless.
Nat 20.
Yes, yeah. So he failed anyway. So yeah, you hit the wizard. Roll your
Fucking
damage.
juked them both out.
Don't forget dueling isn't added.
Okay,
That's
so that's still
nice.
10 damage.
Still 10. So you actually wait. Are you in range? You know what? No, I'll say the wizard didn't realise. I'll be nice to you. So you deal 10 damage to it. Now the wizard must make a Constitution saving throw
Mm-hmm.
to see if it can hold on to haste. Let me see. What are your save in that respect? Not amazing. Doesn't matter. Still passed. Haste is still
Fuck.
active on him.
Yeah, I throw a javelin a second time at the
Yeah.
wizard. That does not hit.
You toss it, and unfortunately, the wobbling, speeding image of the warrior makes it so you can't really line up your shot, and you miss. Now it's the mage's turn.
Uh-oh.
I still hit him.
He just chuckles at you and just says, "Nice hits, Aldane. Now it's time for my hits." And now, let me see, he gets to make a few of these.
hit plural.
Hits, indeed.
Uh-oh.
Well, it was nice knowing you, Aldane.
Plus 6 to hit. 13 doesn't hit.
Nope.
23 does.
Ah, boy.
2d this plus this. Plus 4. That's how much extra damage. You take 19 radiant damage
Fuck.
Ow.
as he just blasts you across the face. And it just sears across your skin. And then he goes for the third attack. 12.
Yeah,
As he
no,
just-
that's not gonna do anything.
Parry it with a shield dash. Seamus, Felixus Ferris, and Daron Gale. What is everyone doing?
Dashing.
Actually, no, I'll just say, I'll do this in order. Seamus, what are you doing? Are you racing to get there, or are you taking your time to explore?
I'm going to assume that when Rua went down, Seamus's brain started buzzing.
Yeah, fair enough.
And so, keeping that in mind, Seamus is probably like something bad is happening right now.
So you're dashing. Yeah?
yeah, let's fucking use my action to double my movement.
When isn't something bad happening?
Yeah.
Felix,
Felix will follow.
and I'm assuming you're going to have Daron also dash, right?
Nah, Darren will just stroll that now. Darren will dash.
Now it's Rua's turn. Rua must make a death saving throw.
A dex save to avoid the Reaper's Scythe. Oh dear.
That's a failed save. If he rolls a nat 1, he will die. However,
Oh,
if he
no.
does roll a nat 20, he immediately gets up with 1 HP.
Oh god. Oh no. Used to feel real bad about this situation.
The warrior plants the sword into the ground and actually leans over to pick up the arm and just seemingly puts it behind their back to pick up the sword.
Is he
And
gonna beat Aldane with the bloody end of Rua's severed arm?
All you see, Aldane, is that they put the arm behind their back and they bring their arm out. You know, the warrior's bringing their hand out, and Rua's arm isn't there anymore. And he just pulls out the sword and points it at you, Aldane, as if to beckon you over.
The fuck are you doing?
Well, at least he seems like he wasted a turn on that.
Aldane,
Aldane approaches right over
you're
here.
approaching me. Instead of running away, you come closer.
Can't beat the shit out of you without getting closer.
Ha ha! Come as close as you like, then. This doesn't really happen, but it'd be funny if it did.
No.
What are you doing now, Aldane?
I'm gonna use one action to yeet, one of my attack actions to yeet another javelin at mage dude.
That'll be at disadvantage, because using a ranged attack while someone's in melee with you...
Oh,
Yeah.
can I do that? Ah, dang it! I already moved.
I'll allow you to reverse that, because you didn't know that was a rule.
Yeah, I yeet the javelin first, and then I approach the dude.
Yeah, it's about there. Yeah. I will say, you can lay on hands afterwards,
Okay.
if that was
So
your intention. So
Yes.
you're either committing to the attacks, or you're... You know, I mean, you can do bonus action spells, but lay on
Yes.
hands is solely an action. So yeah,
I have a
that'd be
bonus
happening.
action. 20 years.
You make the throw, and the wizard, for a moment, looks worried, and then immediately holds up a hand and just grins at you, as the javelin just bounces off. Just make sure you're keeping track of your javelins as well, because if you run out, you can't use any more.
I believe I have either 6 or 8. I am down to 3 now.
Okay. Make sure you're doing that. Just give me 1 second.
Okay. And now I'm going to move forward and... Oh, that's not the move I wanted to do. That wasn't it. Dang it. Oh. Okay. I am going to use my... I'm going to go forth and shank the warrior dude with outrage.
Yeah. My brother was just telling me how the woman came, so that was it. So yeah, make your attack. Are you not raging at all?
Still not down
This is-
low enough to rage.
No, you can rage at full HP. It's just if you're at less than half HP, you go into like a frenzy where you'll attack anyone who's near you.
I'm gonna use my inspiration. Oh wait, no, that would
Inspiration
only give
means
me...
you get the 9
Oh, never mind then.
or 14, so yeah, yeah, that's your attacks.
I'm
The
now
mage
just,
just
I'm now just imagining Aldane going into the frenzy and fucking Rua actually managed to get a nat 20, just like, oh, thank God I managed to get up. Aldane attacks and knocks him down again.
cuts off the other arm.
Yeah.
That'd be really fucked up.
The mage just chuckles and says, "Wow, you're not even caring about your friend?"
Shut the fuck up.
Be better then, as he thrusts some more arcane blasts at you. That's an 11. That's a 24, which hits for 17 radiant damage. And a 21. To
That
hit,
barely.
which means 16 radiant damage.
So that's 33 total, right?
Indeed.
Oof.
Siamus. As you and the others are running forward, you see what looks like some stairs leading downwards. The sounds of the rushing water getting ever louder and louder.
Is that
You
rushing
see
water or rushing something else?
It sounds like you're rushing water, unless you're very familiar with the sound of different rushing liquids.
I mean, he is
No,
the
just-
bard.
You are
Wow.
as you get closer, you see an ominous green light faintly glowing from down the area. Do you proceed?
Yes.
Okay.
Dashing
Felix.
through the whatever.
Dashing through the snow on a one-horse open sleigh. Anyway, yes. Felix, are you following along?
Yep.
And I assume you're with Daron, yes?
Yep.
So, as you all eventually make your way down, this is what you see. You see a statue immediately in front of you of what looks like a human, and then some more statues to the sides. And then you see the source of the rushing liquid. Bright blood flowing. Further down from what you can't seem to see, but you can hear it, is the sound of what sounds like Aldane as he's being hit and taking damage. And you hear the loud cackling of a wizard. Or at least a person, I should say. And yeah, that's your turns as you make it there on the map. Now it's Rua's turn to make a death save.
Yeah, boy.
Oh God, no.
Oh no.
The second failure.
Mm,
Now the warrior, who just shakes their head at you, Aldane, as they bring out their sword. Oh, is this again, I hear?
Yes.
Hey, yo, you've just come onto the battlefield as Rua's failed 2 death saves in a row, out of 2.
And Aldane is very low on HP right now.
Dodge better.
Let me just remove Mill's permissions from your sheet, as I was letting Mill do the bare minimum and just control Daron. You know, if he didn't do a fight. So yeah, now the hasted warrior brings out their sword and swings it at you. Let me just check. And okay, so let me see. What's the plus to this? A lot to hit.
Joy.
Oh no.
Is it a nat 20?
Yes.
God damn it.
I hope you enjoy losing an arm as well, Aldane.
Well, now I have to make another d20 to see if Aldane loses a limb. No, he doesn't, but he still takes a lot of damage.
Yeah.
So... Oh wow, this is a lot.
Oh boy.
Aldane.
Mm-hmm.
So, the warrior brings their sword out and just swing it down at your right leg. And the cut is really fucking deep. It's only thankful that they didn't strike at just the right angle to take it completely off. That you just not face on the floor right now. But it cut deep. Thankfully, you were able to shove them off before they could continue, as you only take 28 slashing damage.
Oh, I'm unconscious. I was at 13 hit points.
I know. Yep. And now, because you are unconscious, give me a death save, my guy.
Oh, fuck that.
Nope.
Now Aldane has a... Actually, no, that isn't even a +4, because you have to be conscious to use your aura of protection.
Wait, wouldn't?
Oh, then yeah, wouldn't Rue have passed the second one then?
Yeah,
Let me see.
because +4 would have put 8 over 12.
Yes, because Rua was actually within range of Aldane when that happened. So yeah, he does actually get one success.
Oh, at least
So
that's
is that
that.
1 and 1?
He still dies immediately if he rolls a nat 1 though.
Yep.
The mage just chuckles and says, "Well, Colgan, it appears as if there are more rats here. How about we deal with them quickly now? Do you agree?" And after a brief pause, as the mage is walking round, you don't hear a response from the other person. But as they move into your line of sight, you see the mage who ran off back when Turim's tower was attacked.
Oh, we did get here. Cool.
Seamus, you don't see Aldane or Rua. You haven't heard from him since you heard a ghastly scream from Aldane, I imagine.
Yeah.
What do you do?
Well, I had a plan for when I was going to burst in here, but now that plan's kind of gotten flushed down the drain because both my friends are unconscious.
I will say as well, if you look to the water, that looks like you would be submerged if you were to stand in that completely. You'd have to swim to be
So we
afloat.
have to go around, right?
Unless you can walk on water or have a swim speed.
Or can maybe teleport over the water, for example.
I could, but I don't want to use the spell slot for it.
Yeah, your friends dying aren't worth it, are they?
No. They
Or
are.
the, king of the country
Yeah.
we're currently residing in.
I mean, I can't exactly. Oh shit. What if I? Fuck.
Commit, you can do it.
Well, here's
it,
the
no.
thing.
No balls.
I mean, you can fuck if you want to, but I don't think they'll be very.
No.
amenable to the
Out of
approach.
character. I want to try to like workshop this a bit because I have
Okay.
Dimension Door and a 4th level spell slot that I can use Dimension Door to get myself right next to Rua and Aldane.
Well, Dimension
The only
Door
thing
a
is,
4th
if
level
I
spell.
do that, I won't be able to use Healing Word.
Yeah, that is very true.
So like, I'm trying to dash there, and if I dash far enough, I think I'll be in range for Healing Word.
Yeah, then do that. Give that a go.
Yes. Just so you guys know that I have a plan. I'm not just doing
So
bullshit.
If you get another 30 feet, you'll end up here.
Yeah, which I think will put me in range.
90-90. How far is healing word?
Oh no, never mind. Fuck.
60, isn't it?
Yeah. Well, I'm closer at least.
Yeah. Are you dashing?
Yeah, dashing, using my action to increase
Yeah.
movement.
Felix,
And
what
then,
are you doing? Oh, sorry.
Sorry, I'm trying to think what can I do for my bonus action. I don't want to waste anything.
Perish?
If you're low on health, use a healing potion. Otherwise,
Oh, I'm fine on health actually. I'm pretty surprised at that. Ooh, yeah. I don't think I can do anything else. Or actually, wait. Idea. All right, who wants Bardic Inspiration? Between Felix and Daron.
Give it to whoever you think deserves it, Shamer.
I'm gonna give it to Felix because he can just give Painter's Inspiration to Daron.
Assuming I don't have a better use for my bonus action, which I do.
Well, if need be, in the future. I also have one more Bardic Inspiration left, so I can do it in my next, or like another turn.
Well, speaking of Felix, it's his turn.
So, Misty Step. Let me just remember that spot. 30 feet movement.
You see, as you make it there, down in a pit below, is Rua, covered in blood. And what looks like he's missing an arm. As you see, basically the bony stump. And Aldane is also unconscious on the floor.
Wonderful. I don't really have much to be able to fix that. Certainly not at this range. Not unless you want me to start hooking healing potions at them.
Out of character, just out of curiosity, is it kind of cut right at the AC joint or right at the glenohumeral joint? Like, where are we talking?
For the person who isn't like familiar with the human anatomy to that extent.
So, it's the point where the humerus bone, the upper arm bone, hits the basically the shoulder blade. That's the glenohumeral.
Right.
And then the AC joint, acromioclavicular, that's where the collarbone hits the shoulder blade. So it's like the glenohumeral would be a little bit lower down, AC would be a little bit higher up. So and AC joint, if you get severed at the AC joint, you have probably your shoulder blades fucked too.
No, that isn't fucked. It's the other one. The one where it doesn't fuck the shoulder blade. The thing is,
okay, cool.
It is a clean cut.
Okay. So it sounds like it's possible to reattach it then.
Well, you'd have to get it back from the other guy.
Mm-hmm. But I just wanted to know, like, if there was hope.
Yeah. So yeah, Felix, what are you doing then? Other than Misty Step?
Yeah.
You can perish.
Rather not do that. Rather make them perish. But I have a fear about what's going to happen if whatever I do.
Yeah, the three of us have the lowest
You're the
DPS,
squishy.
I think, out of the... Yeah, we're the lowest HP, lowest DPS.
Not currently what I'm
maybe
fearing
Daron.
right now.
DPS.
Not currently what I'm fearing right now. I'm more fearing the fact that all I can really do is spells. And, yeah, that distance between me and the mage.
I mean, you're the
Counterspell.
one who put yourself there.
Yeah, I am. It's was sort of a mistake now that I think about it.
That's why I went to this side.
Anyway, make your move, my guy.
So, can I tell that the warrior has been hasted?
I'll allow you to have a free perception check because I'm very nice today.
Thank you.
Gen 9 got announced, so I'm being very generous.
Much appreciated. Probably not going to help, but what the heck?
I mean, you can use your Bardic Inspiration from Seamus.
If you want
Not
to.
that invested.
Okay, I guess they're not worth it. So you look to the warrior, and they're just stood very still. you're not really paying attention to them because the mage who helped deal, who basically was partly the reason why you lost your original horse.
Okay, firebolt the warrior then.
Okay, go for it. You focus and you try to aim at the warrior, and they just like bring their sword across, and the fire just dissipates before it can even like do anything of worth.
Okay.
Deram.
Right. So let's see.
Can't go through walls.
Oh, I see. I thought that was it was open. Sorry.
No, sadly.
My God, these people are far away.
110 feet to be exact.
Yeah, give me a. I'm going to bonus action. Can I see the mage?
Yeah, you can see him from here.
Okay, deception versus my ins.
Okay.
Fuck, 16.
16. Let me see. Just checking something. So this is deception, yes?
Yes, my yeah, they're deception.
So, for a moment, you are certain you got a read on that guy. And then he just, like, grins and flourishes his hand. And whatever, like, thing you had on him that you're certain you read, you're, like, reading him, is gone.
God damn it.
As if he seemingly forced an outcome to happen. Are you
Well,
dashing?
taking the pot shot anyway.
Are you taking the shot? Do it. Do it, my guy. That hits.
Sadly, no sneak attack, so just 6 damage.
Okay, that is 6 damage. You just feel like a ah from him, almost like a bird squawk.
And he's got to roll concentration.
Yes, he does. Oh.
He fails.
So you hear a loud groan, and it's not. This groan isn't from the mage, and you just watch as the swordsperson just lowers down to a knee, planting their sword into the ground.
You're all welcome.
As haste
Thank
has been
you.
lifted. As a reminder. So, yeah, it can't move until after its next turn. So you have 2 free turns against this man for advantage.
Oh, he's fucked.
I mean, I'd wait, Aldane. There's still death saves to roll.
True.
Speaking of death saves, it's Rivers.
Oh, thank God.
That
Oh,
is
there we go.
another pass.
One more pass. Oh.
And now the warrior just, you idiots! They just look over to the mage, and the mage actually like noticeably cowers. Aldane, give me a death save, my guy.
Fuck.
That's a failure at 4.
So that's 2 failures for me. Lucky me.
Damn it, Aldane.
Don't forget, you can use your own inspiration to roll advantage.
So I will do that.
If you want to do it now.
There we go.
No, I was wrong. I'm cringe. Turns out you passed. I guess I looked at it wrong. Deary me.
It's easy to mistake 4s for 12s.
It really do be like that.
Yes.
The mage just looks at you guys and just says, I can't wait to be the one who brings your heads. As he casts, let me see. What's he gonna do to ruin your day?
He's going to die to make our day totally bad. Yes, sirree.
Oh, he has that spell.
Yeah, fuck.
Felix.
Mm-hmm.
He looks to you and just says, you could easily kill your friends behind you. They are much closer to you in distance. And who's to say they won't betray you? Intelligence saving throw.
Eat shit, counterspell.
Counterspell? Roll me a intelligence check, because he upcasted this.
Actually, dex check. That's actually my spellcasting ability, not a joke.
You cast with dex?
That is what my fucking, PDF says.
Okay.
I will go and check just to make sure, but I'm fairly sure that's what it said.
Okay.
Okay, oh no, sorry. It isn't. It isn't. I just changed it on the sheet because of the modifier, which does use my dex score.
Okay.
Because this class is fucking weird.
Yeah, I was about to say, wait, I thought we've been using int this entire time.
Give me an int check, then.
Son of a whore.
I mean, 8 plus 8 would get you what? 16?
Mm-hmm.
I'll use
That
the
could
bardic inspiration. Nope.
Would that be enough anyways?
No.
So, give me a intelligence saving throw.
Yeah, this is
Better.
poorly.
So,
Probably
you,
should
Why
save
didn't you just stick with the counter spell?
so you look around and everyone just looks like they're out to get you, Felix. Everyone here could kill you.
Oh shit, is it enemies abound?
Might be.
Ah, God damn it.
And he didn't even need to waste his portent dice. His last one. Seamus, you look to Felix and he seems unusually feral and angry and just concerned and kind of like a cornered animal. Anyway, what do you do, Seamus?
Need healing.
This isn't Overwatch.
I need healing.
Reinhardt and Genji are dead. Mercy, come in.
Oh hey, I'm right in range for healing.
Actually, no, Aldane's more like Brigitte.
Wait.
Yeah, I was about to say. Or
Yeah,
is,
you can do
or
it
is
now.
no? Actually, Aldane's more Reinhardt.
Yeah, Aldane is definitely Reinhardt.
The thing is, though, he has mobile healing, which Brigitte has. Like, he can heal close up. I don't know. Anyway.
Yeah, and he also doesn't have as good of defense as Reinhardt does.
Not
But
right
let's
now.
be honest, Gen is definitely Hanzo.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, uh-huh.
Anyway, what are you doing then, Seamus?
I am going to cast Healing Word on Rua.
Okay. roll the
Unless,
thing.
yeah.
If you want to bring him up. Oh, nice. That's max HP.
Mm-hmm.
So you just hear.
I swear, if I
coughing.
die, I'm gonna become a grave cleric.
You hear the sound of Rua coughing, and it actually just you see like blood coming out of his arm as he's like trying to right himself up.
Wouldn't the healing word staunch the bleeding?
I mean, his entire arm's been cut off.
Staunch, not completely stop, but like he wouldn't be gushing blood.
Yeah, it's not gushing, but there's still some coming out. And also,
okay.
he's been sat in his own blood for like a bit.
Mm-hmm.
Alright then.
Let's
so that was
see.
your action.
That was my
your
bonus action.
You do see a sword.
I'm trying to
user
think
who
of-
could probably be hit. Could do
I'm
things.
thinking of what I can do. Can I do one of my cantrips even though I casted a spell, right?
Yeah, you're allowed to do that.
Alright. I'm gonna look at something real quick, sorry. I'm gonna take 1 second.
You won't have disadvantage if you do vicious mockery.
It's not what I'm looking for.
Fair enough then.
Aha! Aha!
Okay.
Okay. I need to look at ranges now. That's too short. I'm a fire in my blast. Damn it.
That's 12 as...
I'm firing at the mage, by the way. He's within range.
Oh, you
but,
fired at him. Okay.
Yeah. I get one more. Ah, god damn it.
Alright.
Please tell me he has my AC.
He doesn't.
No, he tanked an 18, so he has a really big.
Felix. What do you do?
I mean, I've got to attack the person closest to me, which is Seamus.
Actually, let me see. So...
Or is it a random thing?
It must choose a target at random from among the creatures it can see within range of the attack, spell, or other ability it's using.
So there are 4 targets in your range. Oh, 5.
All of us. Everybody's in his
Rua,
range.
Seamus, Daron...
I mean, pretty
So
much
what I'm gonna
everyone
do
is in
is-
range of most of my spells.
So I
So,
guess roll a d5.
so- roll me a
no,
d6. You can roll a d5, it's just roll me a d6 because there's 6 people here.
Oh yeah, Aldane. He can even attack him while he's down.
D6 me, Mill.
6.
You look to the unconscious Aldane, and you also see Rua,
Fuck!
and the
You have to remind us.
warrior, and the warrior. You could probably drop a nice AOE on them.
Shit.
That's assuming I have AOEs.
Do you not have Oh no, you don't have the Seth of Lightning Bolt, do you?
No. You took it off me because I was using it too much.
This is the
didn't
exact
take
fight
it-
he needs it for, too.
I didn't take it because you were using it too much. I literally rolled a pool of items that you could have lost all your ink, Mill.
I mean,
Literally could.
if you want me to do the whole AoE thing, what I could do is drop a slow.
Yeah, you could. So why don't you?
I will.
Everyone in that must make a wisdom save, correct?
Yep. Big old
Aldane
40-foot cube.
Aldane immediately fails because he's unconscious.
Wait,
Rua
doesn't
must make a
Aldane
wisdom
not?
save.
Wait, Aldane's unconscious, so he can't.
Yeah, so he fails.
What kind of spell are you casting on us?
Slow.
No, he's unaffected because he's unconscious, isn't he?
Oh god, yeah. Yen does make a point.
Each target
Uncon-
must succeed on a wisdom saving throw or be affected by this spell for the duration. If they can't make the wisdom saving throw, then they automatically fail, don't they? It just says up to 6 creatures of your choice. It doesn't say conscious creatures. I don't know why I'm arguing for Aldane to be affected by the spell.
The enemy is bound is affecting you out of character too.
Maybe I've got some unresolved aggression to take out.
I'm only positing what I think is fair. That's all I'm doing.
No, it's fair. It's fine. Just.
Oh. So being unconscious means you immediately fail Dex and Strength saves?
Right. But not wisdom saves.
I suppose you can't be very wise if you're unconscious.
Should I just roll a wisdom anyways, just for shits and giggles?
Yeah, if I find out it isn't the case, then we'll just say retroactively our day never needed to be affected. We'll play it by ear. I'll just say he has to roll.
Alright.
And if he passes, it's no worries anyway, which he did.
Haha.
So you pass, right?
Yep.
Yep.
Yep, 21.
So,
Now, Rue must make a save.
Are you just targeting everyone with this?
Everyone
And
in
now-
everyone that it can reach, which is the 4 at the top. Yeah.
Now, the caster must make a thing, and he has advantage against this.
I hope he fails anyways.
15.
Failed.
That's fail.
So now, only the caster, lucky you guys, has been slowed.
That's not the caster.
Daron, you just watch Felix point a spell at the others.
Wait, did the warrior pass?
No, he failed.
And the caster failed. Is that what you said?
No,
You
the
said the mage
caster-
failed?
No, the mage isn't in the range, are they?
Yeah, they are. 40-foot cube.
Oh, they are as well. Nice then.
Yeah. It's a big old fucking
Oh, yeah.
cube, and I'm picking everyone I can.
Yeah, I mean, it makes sense. Did you say the mage be like, wait, what the fuck? No!
Yeah! Feed shit, you dick!
Non-natural. Doesn't matter. They rolled a nat 18.
Still,
But
fuck
you
it.
see, I like to think that this is like Felix on the inside, like doing what he can to resist enemies abound by targeting at the enemies.
So yeah, Daron, you saw Felix
Oh,
point just at everyone.
Oh, wait, do I get to make some
What?
sort of save?
Yeah.
Oh yeah, ignore me. Yeah,
Oh,
you make another int. Make an int save.
Another int save. Oops, wrong window. That window. And then int save.
There we go.
Hey, there we go. I was about to shout to Dairon like, hey, it's concentration based, so if you hit the mage, he might
Good
drop it.
news. Good news.
Mm-hmm.
You pass.
Yeah.
Bad news. You watch as the mage thrusts his hand out and forces you to get a natural 3. meaning you
What?
fail.
Is that his last portent dice? Please tell me that's his last one.
It was indeed his last portent dice. Meaning Felix is still in enemies abound.
So then Seamus turns to Dairon. It's concentration based. If you hit the mage, he may drop the enemies abound.
Darren's already taken a knee and is aiming and firing their crossbow.
Make the shot, my guy.
Shit.
Wow! You make the
Getting-
shot, and you just watch as the mage barely ducks.
I'm so mad. I'm so mad.
My man's is moulding.
So
So you watch as Rua pushing himself up to his feet with his left arm. The only arm he has now. And he just screams in agony as he somehow manages to activate his astral self. Meaning this man has to make... Actually, no, he doesn't do that, because that would be a waste. He doesn't do his astral self. He just does punches and kicks. And using a key point instead to do flurry of blows, so he has 4 attacks at advantage on this man.
Hell yeah. There we go, Rua.
This boy also has -2 AC as well.
That hits.
Woohoo!
He's just or-ing this guy. Oh shit.
He kicks this man in the balls. Actually quite shit damage, but hey. He's actually rolling very bad, Rua. He rolls a d6 for damage, and he's rolling fucking garbage.
Oh.
So he just does a punch, a kick, and another kick. And he tries to punch with his right arm, but he has no right arm.
That's fair.
And just... yeah.
Okay, Rua. Too bad you didn't use your action to disengage and get out of there, but you did some decent damage to him.
Well, he is actually going to try to move away with his movement.
Oh, great. Opportunity attack.
He's slowed, so
No,
he doesn't have a
you can't
reaction.
use reactions.
As Rua
Go ahead.
just slowly limps over to you, Felix, and you see the right arm gone.
But Felix's enemies abounded.
Rua
Yeah,
doesn't know
and you
that.
see, yeah, and you see
Shit.
Rua. You see someone approaching you wants to kill you, Felix. The warrior just slowly struggles to his feet properly after that bashing. And now he's no longer hasted. After his turn ends, which is now Aldane's.
He's still slowed, isn't he?
Wisdom save, yes, he has to make one.
Well, fuck me. I need healing.
Wait, you have an inspiration, don't you?
I already
He
used
already
it.
used it.
Oh,
If I hadn't, that would have killed me.
yeah.
Let me
So
just check
I have
something.
one. If I make one more failed death save, I'm done.
The warrior is still slowed.
Yay! I'm
Now the
helping.
mage. The mage just looks and grins and just says, "Oh, Rua, you glutton for punishment," and fires an arcane blast at him.
Fuck.
And this is a +6. You know what? Fuck it, yeah. It's a +6 to hit. 21.
No, Rua. Please tell me
Excuse
you
me?
can somehow.
What?
Rua literally gets magic pixels.
Yes! Thank God! He's alive! For now!
But now the mage does the second shot
Oh no.
and just
Damn
Please
says,
miss.
"Die already!"
Miss, miss, miss,
That
miss, miss.
is 19.
Please tell me that misses. I don't know what Rua's AC
Rua.
is.
Just falls to the ground again.
How many failures does he have on death saves?
1.
How many failures does Aldane have? 2?
I have 2. I'm going to die.
Yeah,
Well-
no, I'm picking you up next.
Speaking of characters going to die, he looks at you, Seamus, and does his third attack.
God damn it.
17.
Enemy mages are very annoying.
Say again, how much was it to hit?
17 to hit.
That hits.
And he deals 18 damage to you.
Ha-
As he just smashes you right in the gut and wins you.
I managed to tank that kind of well. Alright. I have a plan.
What's the plan?
You'll see, because it's my turn, right?
Yeah.
Healing Word on Aldane. I'm going to use another first level spell slot.
Okay. Aldane, you're awake for 6 HP.
I'm going to use my action. I'm going to use my action to fire another pair of Eldritch Blasts at the mage. That
Okay.
doesn't hit. That doesn't hit. Fuck. And then I'm going to use my movement. Let me see how far I can go.
The movement.
can get like maybe right there. And where would that put me?
Yeah, it puts you in counterspell range.
Yeah, and that's what I'm hoping for. But I also want to see how close I can get to Rua here. But that's probably about it. Alright, I'm not gonna... Beggars can't be choosers.
Yeah, you physically can't get near Rua.
Or maybe... Yeah, no. Yeah, this is the best bet. And then I'm gonna kind of... I don't have any actions or bonus actions left. Never mind. I wasted it on the Eldritch... I feel like I wasted it on Eldritch Blast. Could I use like some kind of thing to throw a healing potion at Rua?
Yeah, and it won't do anything. This isn't Overwatch. You can't do an Anna and glass him and heal him.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking. But what I'm gonna do, I'm gonna wave for like my last little thing. Once I like as I'm going to the end of my movement, I'm gonna wave my arms at Felix like, "Hey, over here," because I'm heading
Felix,
towards the circle.
roll me a d6. That is... you actually see the guy who failed to get affected by our slow at the back.
Oh,
and you
goody.
really want him to get... You want him to get punished.
Oh, thank God!
And he just like... And he just looks at you and just says, "What the fuck was the point in casting this spell?" As you do your turn, Felix, what do? You can move closer, or
Chromatic
you can
Orb.
do Chromatic Orb. So you charge the energy for the Chromatic Orb, and he just flourishes his hand as it just gets absorbed by a shield.
He counterspelled you.
No, he casts shield.
Oh, wow.
They're on.
Oh, doesn't he get to make an intelligence
Yes,
save?
he does. You mean int save, Felix?
Fucking hell.
Damn it.
Wait,
No,
no,
that's
that's in
regular
save. In
intelligence
save,
roll.
sorry. In save, that was just a straight intelligence.
That's
Doesn't
better?
matter anyway.
I still got the
Better,
same damn roll.
Yeah,
Yeah.
he literally rolled a nat 6 both times.
Bonus action, aim and fire at the mage.
Go for it.
25.
Oh, no, yeah, that makes it.
That'll hit.
Thank God.
Ooh!
Oh, that's a spicy meatball.
Jinx.
22 damage, which means his con save is actually 11, the DC, for all the good it will do. So, let me make the roll. Oh my god, that actually mattered. He rolled a 10 on his con save.
Thank God, Felix is free.
Felix, you feel the fog over you lift, and you see Rua unconscious on the floor.
Oh god, I didn't do
bleeding
that, did
out. You see
No,
Haldane is
you're
slowly
okay.
awakening,
You
And you
actually
just-
helped.
and you just see as he's screaming in agony, as he just rips out the crossbow bolt that was right inside his shoulder, deep in. And he just looks to the warrior and just says, "Colgin, we must leave now." And now it's Rua's turn. He must make another death saving throw.
Hit me.
Don't forget, you also, the party, can give inspiration to other people. So if anyone wants to give Rua inspiration before I roll, say now, or forever hold
Come
your
on,
peace.
Rua! You
Yes,
can do this!
I will give inspiration.
Please don't
I-
die.
He needed it.
Rua is now stabilized.
Oh, Jesus Christ.
Fuck.
The warrior just looks and just says, "You know what? We got what we came for. But first," he takes his sword into reverse grip and attacks Haldane who is prone, so this has advantage.
Oh, god damn it.
So he could actually get another nat 20.
Oh, I'm gonna be so mad if he does.
Two nat 2s.
I love how you actually got real frustrated at that. That was awesome.
Right, second attack.
No, he's still
Sadly.
slowed, isn't he?
Yeah, he's slow.
Yeah, he's slowed. He's still slowed.
Oh yeah.
So
he
he
only
ain't
did one
making no more than one attack.
Can he move as well?
His speed is halved.
So he just does that and like actually stomps the ground in fury as he just slowly walks. Like, tries
Doesn't
to
Aldane
move
get an
away.
opportunity attack?
I'm
Yeah, but
prone.
he's prone, so he has disadvantage.
Oh,
I mean-
I'm gonna slash him anyways.
Give him
That's
the
probably
ankle
not
cut.
Slash
Give him
at
the
his
ankle
ankles.
cut.
Go for the
Give him the
groin.
old
Go for the
Achilles.
groin.
Doesn't hit. So he does that. Aldane, it is your turn now. You use half your
Aldane
movement to
gets
get
up.
up, I assume.
Yes.
Yeah, 15
Chase after
feet.
him and cut him down. Do it. Do it. Get Rua's arm
I'm
back.
definitely going to chase him down. So, first of all, let's do. I'm gonna cast Shield of Faith on myself, so that my AC is even ridiculously higher.
Okay.
I'm gonna get up.
No.
That uses half my movement, but I still have enough movement to catch up with this guy.
Oh, by the way,
Okay.
he needs to make a wisdom save.
Yes, he does. Let me see. What's his wisdom score again? It is. Oh yes, that much. So as he begins to move away, you quickly see as his speed returns to normal. He's no longer slowed.
What did he get?
21.
Yeah, that passes. Damn.
Nat 19.
It's okay,
Okay.
Felix. You did enough.
Yeah.
Yeah, that was a very clutch slow. The fact that it like fucked up everyone. Basically, yeah, that enemies abound was worthless.
It was, and I'm happy.
You
It really was, and I'm really glad for
Whole
it.
plot.
This
I
is
was
the
so scared.
if I'd pound coin every time Darren made a boss wizard drop concentration in a fight, I'd have £2, which isn't a lot. It's crazy that it happens. Bye.
Well, isn't that the point of a long-range character like this?
Yeah, you just
Yeah,
poke him
it's
until
like-
he
No.
you.
So Aldane, you can still hit normally. It's just no longer you have a error to be within to miss like at least 2 to hit.
Does that hit?
Yes. Finally, the first clean hit from Aldane.
No, I got a nat 20 on the wizard earlier.
Yeah, on the warrior. I mean,
Ah, yes. That does 11 damage. And I'm gonna do second level smite on that.
oh, this is 3d8. Is it? Yeah, 3d8.
3d8, yeah.
Yeah, because he's neither a fiend. Yeah. He's
Is
not a
it,
fiend or
yeah,
undead.
it's 3d8, not 2d8s.
Yeah. Roll it.
Fucking hell.
Ah, damn it!
Wow. To be fair, the last time I played a pounding, my fucking smite rolls were bad, so I feel your pain, my guy.
Yep, that's still 15 total damage.
Yep, and your second attack?
Also stabby time. Damn it.
Stabby stab.
You go for the first hit and you take off a part of the shoulder armor, but the second you go for the second attack, he just smashes it away with his sword. The mage just runs over and just says, "We should leave now," and he holds up a hand for the warrior to get, and they both grab each other's hands.
Counter
As he
spell.
pulls out a scroll, roll the counter spell, my guy. Let me see what spell level this is, because you will have to make a charisma check.
I'm rolling it at 3rd level.
Give me a charisma check, my guy.
Oh, I need to do charisma. Oh shit! I just there it is.
Charisma is your best stat. You should be.
You probably should have saved the portent for this, because as he does that, the scroll just immediately crumples into dust in his hand.
Yay! They did something good.
Finally, counterspell has worked in our favor.
And then, after doing that, he just screams at you guys, as it is now Seamus's turn.
We are ruining
Oh,
his
yeah.
day.
Hey man, you look kind of mad. Hey, guess what? I still got a 4th level spell slot left, and I think I know exactly what to use it on.
Oh boy.
I got out of character. I have 2 choices here. I'm either gonna do polymorph on Aldane, turn him into a T-Rex, and he's gonna smash the shit out of him, or I'm gonna cast Shatter at 4th level to try to get both of them.
So I will
Turn
say,
into a motherfucking T-Rex, dude.
I will say the ceiling might not be high enough for that.
So, that being said, I think I'm gonna go with Shatter.
No,
Yeah,
I want. Damn it.
Next time, Aldane. Next time.
do it.
Oh.
You should be able to...
Yeah.
Shadow's only, what, 10 feet? So you should be able to aim it so it doesn't even hit Albane.
It's not
Yeah,
gonna hit
you can.
Aldane.
Do it.
Oh shit. That's hold on. I almost
Do it,
casted
my
it at
guy.
level 5, which I don't have.
Wow.
Not enough.
So you cast it, and the mage just holds out his hand, and the spell immediately fizzles.
Fuck!
Counterspell.
God damn
Oh!
Give me a intelligence check.
I love counterspell battle. So
So just to let you know, I am casting it at 4th level.
Okay.
I just in case that changed anything.
Counterspell, it's counterspell, do it!
It's probably not enough.
That was his only 5th level spell slot he used to stop Seamus.
Oh, that means they must be close. That means they must be close to dying. So we're close.
Well, it's close to running out of resources. Sort of
moving,
made him
Seamus?
burn a lot of them.
Yeah, let's
You do have
see.
your
Can
friend
you
right
still
next
heal
to
me
you.
because I'm still at really low HP.
If you want
yeah,
me
I'm
to,
gonna
I'd
use
allow you to-
I'm gonna use my
still-
bonus action to give a healing potion to Rua.
You have to spend a full action to do that.
Oh, well, I can't really use healing word right now, can I?
No, you can't.
Could he do a medicine check to stabilize?
Rue's already stabilized.
Rue's already stabilized.
Oh, is he already stabilized? All right, sorry.
Shit.
Did he use
Maybe
a
I
medicine
shouldn't-
check to get him up?
No. I think you have to be at least proficient in it, and I'm not.
Worth a try.
Um,
Do you have any like
That's where I
projectile weapons you can use? Oh no, you used your action.
yeah.
Do you have any bonus
I have a
action
bonus-
spells you can use?
Nothing
Can't
other
do
than
bonus-
healing word.
Can't do
I
bonus
can't do a
action
spell
spells.
anyway. Yeah, because I
He's
already
already
did a spell.
shattered.
Ah.
He's already
Um,
shattered.
No reason to get any closer, so I think I'll just stay here. He's still in range of all my spells.
Felix. Rua is unconscious beneath you.
Let's see. Chromatic orb on the mage.
Okay. Yeah, that hits.
Whew. First time for a while. So that's level 4.
What element?
Let's go for... Let's go for thunder.
So you smash him right across the face of it and blast the mask off. And you see the top half of his face is looking awfully Tarrasque. And you actually... It would have been hard to tell if the mask had just came clean off, because you destroyed most of the skin around his upper half of his face with that blast.
Mm-hmm.
It's literally only because of his eyelids and a bit around the top part of his head that you can even see Tarrasque-like scales on his head.
Mm-hmm.
Nice job. They're on.
Just before we move on to the next turn, I'm also going to give Painted's Inspiration to Seamus.
He can draw a dick butt on his arm.
Yeah.
I don't know.
Thank you.
I do. I do because I know Seamus will actually like that.
Yes,
you
I
might
will
not
wear
want
it with
to
pride.
You might not want to stay so close
They're
because you're all
on.
clustered together.
No, too late. No, I'm joking.
We've got
Darren,
two
it's
counter
your
spells to use.
True.
Good question. Can
have
I
none,
see the
by
mage?
way.
Yeah, you can see the mage. It's an awkward shot, but you could still shoot normally. Or aim.
Bonus action aim and fire, because I'm like, fuck you, shithead.
I like that we're all keyed in on the mage because that dude's a real prick. Also, he's their only means of escape, it seems like.
Yep.
Ooh!
That is.
So-
Holy shit.
That's a lot of damage.
Gentriku. How do you want to kill this man?
Hit him right between the eyes. Hit him right between
I want to, like, I imagine, like, Aldain is, like, clashing with the warrior right now, like, slinging, like, they're, like, clashing swords. I want the shot to go, like, between their blades and,
Oh,
like,
nice.
through his eye. Like, it's that line shot. Like, you...
You just
like
hear
a
the
slow-mo
mage-
over it as it whistles by.
As the mage falls dead, you just hear him say, "This isn't the end."
is for you.
Yeah, the other
Rune's
reason
turn.
we should focus on the mage is that the mage can counterspell us. And that's bad
So-
for the spellcasters.
So, you just hear a burst of laughter come from the warrior. As he just says, "I already have what I came for, and thank you for killing him." As he just plants his sword into the ground, and you watch as he leans down to pick up something from the mage. Felix,
Counterspell, counterspell, counterspell.
that's the Staff of Power Turum lent to you ages ago.
Uh-oh. Oh, that's not good.
And
Can
then
I
he
use
picks
my
up...
Can I use my reaction to interrupt him?
No.
Oh,
This is all
this is
quick.
bad.
He picks
this
it
is
up.
bad.
And he just takes it and just smashes it on the ground.
Uh-oh. Ruh-roh. This is a real big ruh-roh moment.
I'm gonna say stop the music.
No replacement.
No, because I think this deserves its own bit of silence. As he smashes a Staff of Power to get out of here. When legally friendly website that we use for our 5e material.
Well,
Load.
Aldain, it was nice knowing you.
Yeah, very much. Yeah, Jack, as the player, I'd potentially get ready for a new character.
Yeah,
It was
thanks.
real nice knowing you.
Fuck, we were so close.
There's nothing we can do to this. Thankfully, we're out of range.
I did what I
So-
could. I did what I could.
So,
Just hope that they didn't have many charges left.
I'm going to roll the D100. Okay. So once
That's
this is all over, you do not see him afterwards. He's gone.
Damn, he
However,
managed to travel.
you don't know. Maybe he's just vaporized.
I mean, he would be taking 16 times the number of charges in terms of force damage.
It's 20 charges normally.
So what happens to Aldain?
The staff is destroyed and releases its remaining magic in an explosion that expands to fill a 30-foot radius sphere centered on it.
Yeah, we're
Yeah,
out of range, thankfully.
I'm glad I didn't move forward.
Yeah,
I was
that would have
thinking
been real
about it.
bad.
You have a 50% chance to instantly travel to a random plane of existence, avoiding the explosion. If you fail to avoid the effect, you take force damage equal to 16 times the number of charges in the staff. Every other creature in the area must make a DC 17 dexterity saving throw.
Oh no.
On a failed save, creature takes an amount of damage based on how far away they are from the point of origin.
He's
boy.
5 feet away. It's 8 times the number of charges in the staff.
So I have to make a dex save.
Who wants to give him, what's it called? Inspiration, so he can potentially pass.
Can I?
Gen does.
Whoever has actual inspiration, yeah, you do it again. Make sure to tick it off.
Okay. Dex save
Dane.
time. Oh. Oh yeah, I'm using that inspiration. Holy shit.
You can't use it on top. Once
What do you
someone's
mean I
used inspiration, it means.
Wait,
it
doesn't
can't
that
be
mean a
done again.
reroll? I thought Bardic Inspiration was the one that gives you. Oh no, that gives you an addition. Oh yeah.
Yeah, inspiration gives you advantage, and you can't have double advantage unless you have Elven Accuracy, which is for attacks anyway. Regardless.
Wait, no, he's got the +4. Oh, wait, no, he's already using it, isn't he? Because he usually has a minus to dex save.
Yes.
Well,
Oh,
it
I
was
got
nice
4.
knowing you, Aldane. Nice knowing you.
Right then. So, yeah, the warrior. I'm going to say combat is over. The warrior is gone. The mage body is vaporized, and Aldane, you take exactly this much. Let me just see exactly how many charges did it have. I need to make a
can't-
roll.
It has to double his HP to automatically kill him outright.
Oh,
So-
and max HP, right?
Yeah.
Right, Jack, give me a d20. Flat d20, no modifiers.
Oh, that's good.
That's how many charges are in the Staff of Power,
Okay.
That's good.
which means 8 times 7 damage.
That's 56.
No, 40.
Yeah, 56.
Yeah.
So, Aldane, the moment you all just see this swirling vortex of energy blast, Aldane is still standing before he slowly falls to his knees. And combat's
Gyron
over.
is running. They are running.
Healing potion.
Roll the healing potion for Aldane.
So it is 2d4 plus 2. Oh, Jesus Christ.
Aldane, you wake up with 4 HP as you are in agony.
Oh.
We
It
got you.
feels like-
We got you.
It feels like every rib has just broken.
Don't move.
Even the
Don't
act,
move. We got
even
you.
the act of breathing is agony right now.
I'm gonna cast Healing Word on Rua just to get him up.
So, Seamus, as you look to Rua and go to heal him, and Darren, you're with Aldane, right? And Felix?
Yeah.
You cast the spell on Rua. He doesn't get up.
Shit.
Felix.
Rua, his
is there any
eyes
way
are
to
still
check?
shut.
Is there
Yeah,
any way to check
medical.
to see if he's still
Medicine.
alive?
Medicine.
Shit. Okay.
Felix. Cast Ascending to Oryx.
Yep.
Here's some new music,
Oh.
by the way.
Oh wow.
So in a fucking, here's the new
Miracle.
music, Felix. In a miracle, you check Brewer's pulse. It is very weak. He is alive, but he's still not waking up. And as you look
Do I
to,
have? I
as
still
you
have a
look
greater healing potion. Can I use that
As-
on him?
I mean, you've already healed him. Is the thing.
Oh, okay, so he's
You-
stabilized.
As you look to his arm, the one that's been, well, where his arm used to be, you see tiny platinum flakes. Tiny, barely visible if it wasn't for the fact that you're like very much focusing on checking over his body.
Hmm.
And it looks like his arm is trying to regenerate itself.
Seamus widens his eyes and breathes like a huge sigh of relief.
The only problem is, it doesn't look like it's going to regenerate properly. It already looks like it's almost trying to like just regenerate itself shut. Like not bring out a new arm, as in like just close the whole wound.
Well, yeah, I guess we can't really ask for much other than that right now. His arm is MIA for the maybe forever.
What does the other people do while Seamus is inspecting Rua? Don't forget,
Well-
Aldain, you have laying hands, right?
Aldean lays on hands on himself for 6 more hit points. Get him up to double digits.
Daron and Felix, you end up having to help Aldain to his feet. And as
We
you
walk him over to Rua when he's ready.
I hate the feeling of being struck by lightning.
It's not
Not
great.
fun.
Nope.
Technically, that was
Seamus.
more of like being hit by a rampaging bull.
as you
steroids.
bring Seamus, as you like show the others Rua, do you bring attention to what you've seen with his arm, or rather,
Yeah.
where his arm not?
So it looks like his the wound at his shoulder is healing itself, regenerating to close the wound. This could mean that we may never be able to reattach his arm again, but at least for now it seems like it's keeping him alive.
Well, it'll
Aldain, you're
reattach the arm. We
proficient-
need the arm.
Aldain,
Aldean does a medicine check. See
Yeah.
if he can do anything to at least bandage the wound.
Also, you can have it at advantage because everyone would be trying to help you.
Yeah.
Doesn't matter.
Yeah, this doesn't look natural, Aldain. You have no clue why it's doing so. But yeah,
I bandage up the wound, and I lift Rue up and carry him.
So I've done the sending. Was there any response from Oryx?
immediately you get this.
Alright, Rue, buddy. Up you go. Oh, we have Rue's Moonblade, right?
Yeah, you can put it back in the sheath.
Yeah.
That's what you get, Felix.
Oh, thank God.
I relay the message.
Oh, good.
He's not gonna be happy though.
At least he's alive. At least we're both alive.
So as you
I
get
met
ready,
Akira.
as you get ready to leave, we're going to cut to a different group of people.
This is probably a good point to take a quick break, I think.
Yeah, we'll take a quick break.
Alright.
Make it count, nerds.
All right, I'm gonna go do drugs.
You're not going to share? Damn, how rude.
I mean, I would, but you're a little far.
Just throw 'em my way.
Okay, we'll do.
Just blow the smoke into the microphone.
Yeah, just yeet it across the ocean. It's fine.
What makes you think I'm doing smoke?
Also, the question I wanted to ask you guys, to see if it would spark a debate. Who would win in a fight? Darth Vader versus Mr. Incredible?
I would think Darth Vader. because I mean, there's no point of reference for this, but wouldn't Laser be able to cut through Mr. Incredible?
Who's to say that Mr. Incredible couldn't throw something from afar? He's always been a pragmatic fighter if you watch the movie.
Well, yeah, but then,
he never directly engages in melee fighting unless it's absolutely necessary.
But then think about this also. Darth Vader has the Force. I mean, not only would he be able to sense something coming from far away, he'd be able to stop it. And he's pretty powerful too. He could probably stop something that's even like huge.
The thing is, though, don't characters struggle when it comes to heavy Force objects?
Yeah, but Vader's
Darth
special.
Vader, yeah, he has been able to like outforce just about every notable Jedi.
He outforces Chewbacca.
Can he? Yeah, but then can Vader force two objects? Like, if he was focusing on one object, what if another came at him?
I'll cite Episode 5. He is shown to be able to force control multiple different objects at once.
Fair enough. The thing is, though, who's to say Mr. Incredible couldn't break out of it? Because it's not as, like, powerful as Syndrome's gadget that held people in place, was it?
I compare it to that, honestly. The fact that was able to stop Mr. Incredible, I think the Force could stop him.
The thing is, doesn't the
But,
Force
like,
take
I think at
lag?
that point, I think they would be on fairly even footing. It would just be about who strategizes better. And, like, you know, if Darth Vader is Anakin, to some extent, he is known for his strategy being really superior. Mr. Incredible has great strategy, but I don't know.
So, I'm sorry I have to play this card already, but there's a reason why Mr. Incredible would beat Darth Vader. What does
Family?
Darth Vader wear? What does Darth Vader wear that Mr. Incredible doesn't wear?
A cape.
A cape.
Oh my god, I didn't even think about that. No capes.
No capes.
Damn it, I thought you were sparking a serious debate. I fucking should have seen that coming.
Anyway, I'm getting a drink. Give me a sec.
That makes me think who would win, Frozone or Sub-Zero?
So, it's a good thing I did in fact get the one-shot club's thing open, so I have access to Athru's character sheet. Means I don't have to remember it at the very least. Also, to anyone who's here, would like to point out that Felix didn't take any damage in any of this.
I'd like to point out that I only took one hit in all of this, and it dealt me like 28 damage.
Felix just never got targeted with like a damaging spell.
Yeah, you got an Is Abounded, and that was about the worst of it, and you managed to turn that in our favor.
I am honestly just happy that
yeah, you got
alive.
real lucky with that 7 on the D20.
Yeah.
Because what's your max HP?
77.
77. Okay, so it would still have to be pretty high to outright kill you.
It would have had to been like
154 to be exact.
154. Yeah. So.
You would basically have to be.
It'd have to be all 20 charges going off at once.
Okay, so you weren't basically talking about what it would have killed to outright kill Aldane.
Like the bare minimum.
Yeah, which it was just the full 20 charges. If it had been anybody else, they would have been in trouble.
Yeah.
I, for example, would be outright killed by a damage of what's that? 78?
Oh, 10 charges would have done you in.
Yeah.
I would have been done at 98.
For 13 charges.
So I guess it's safe to say that once we're out of this bullshit, it's gonna be a long rest.
Yes.
Also, when you said we're gonna be switching to a different group, does that mean the one shot?
No. You'll get it. Don't worry.
Uh,
Let's see, I see.
Well, if it is the one-shot club, I've got Atharu's character sheet up on a different window, so...
Just let me know when we're all ready to dive back in. No rush.
By the way,
Mm-hmm.
after the stream, Dylan, stick around for a bit so we can talk about what we're going to be doing for, I think it's the weekend of 19th.
Oh, so that reminds me. Yeah, that warrior. He had a sword of sharpness.
Yep.
A sword of sharpness is a very rare weapon. So, basically, when you hit with the weapon, you always max your weapon damage against the target.
Ouch.
And yeah, when you roll a 20, a nat 20 on the attack, you also take 14 damage, which I forgot to add when Dane wasn't KO'd earlier on. And then you also have to roll another d20. If you do, your entire arm gets cut off. Or leg.
So it's a delimbing weapon, basically.
Yeah. If you have no limb to sever, a portion of the body is lopped off instead.
Sounds positively lovely.
But hey, you got out alive.
Mhm.
Yeah. You know, you're not dead. You're just very, very hurt.
I mean, as I was saying, Felix didn't take any damage.
My man's got the no damage achievement again. Can't keep getting
Honestly,
away
pretty
with
impressive.
Both of the encounters, nobody actually, like, attacked Felix with anything damaging.
it. I knew I should have given the mage cloud kill.
Well, you didn't, and he used enemies abound, which did nothing.
To be fair, he had other spells he could have done. He had polymorph.
What could he have turned
He had
into?
polymorph. A chicken.
Would have been appropriate for sure.
Especially for Felix. Felix definitely embodies the cowardly lion trope. Okay.
Gen, are you back? Guess not.
Oh no.
So would enemies abound would count as a magical effect, right?
It does.
So I could have used my Seda Horn Dagger at some point, but I didn't.
Yeah, you didn't.
Oh well, I got out of it in the end.
Yeah, I mean, it was pretty much a wasted effort anyway.
It really
considering-
was.
Mm-hmm.
And hey, that mage is dead.
Yep. Don't have to deal with him
Good
anymore.
riddance.
Also, Colgin, who's the guy who was doing the slashing,
Hmm.
he was also a name of a member of the Wild Cards.
Wonderful. Wonderful.
Is he one of the generals? But of course, Aldane didn't bother speaking to him.
Oh, actually, just before we go, is there anything like any stuff left behind?
The wizard's body got vaporized. I
Any-
mean, we'll get to the party again afterwards. It is literally just you guys getting ready to leave. When we cut back, it'll be, you'll get it. You won't be just immediately shunted out of the place.
Okay, just, wanted to make sure we weren't leaving anything
Worry
behind that could
Worry
be
not,
useful.
Lonfreya. Worry not.
Especially in this sort of area. Seems like quite an important area.
Turns out you missed the option for Aldane to have gotten his ultimate weapon. They've got to redo the entire save from the beginning to get back to this part.
That would be very frustrating.
It wouldn't be as bad because we'd actually know to take the fucking slide down.
Let me just see.
Maybe Rua wouldn't end up without an arm.
Why do you say that?
I mean, if we redo the encounter, as I said, Seamus, Darren, and I would know to go down the slide as well.
No, I mean redo the entire campaign.
Oh, redo the entire campaign. Oh well.
That's the joke I was making.
Ah.
Yeah.
Did we fuck up that early on? Or have we just
That's
not
a
been
joke.
saving?
Yeah, I was gonna say.
I could see this group not saving.
I could see you guys easily. I mean, you practically didn't save for the Olafarid fight.
Yeah. Was this particular fight supposed to be harder than the Olafarid?
It depends. Like, this fight was meant to just be like scary because one of you guys would have had a guaranteed missing limb. Or near guaranteed, I should say. That would be if Colgan had ever landed a nat 20 otherwise, in any other circumstance. But, I mean, the Olafarid is scary because of Feeble Mind.
And Felix just no-sold that.
Yeah, lucky you.
You shouldn't have attacked the guy who's got proficiency in int saves.
He did it because he had portent dice, because the whole point he was going to force you to make a failure anyway. That was the point. But alas, you passed, so... It's not even that you passed, it literally mattered little. Like, you were just so strong, you did so well. You were so lucky, even.
Yeah. Oh no, complete luck. Also, what spell was this wizard throwing around?
It wasn't, that was just a thing it can do.
Sorry, back.
That's just an at-will thing you can use.
Well, it was very frustrating.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. 3 attacks, I nerfed the damage for you guys.
It is appreciated, even if I never got hit.
I nerfed the damage because I thought, no, I'll do the real version when you're a bit stronger. And I'll give the next version a nastier spell list as well.
Well, everyone's back now, so we can
Are we?
get underway. Yeah, I thought so. Gen's here now, right?
Yep.
Yep.
Aldane,
Yep, I'm ready.
Dylan.
Yeah.
Yeah, everyone's here.
Are you
Wait,
sure?
am I here?
I'm not here. I'm not here.
Do 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 do.
So yeah, as I was saying, as you are getting ready to leave, we're going to cut to another group. And I'm going to give you some new music now. As when the ad stops playing, this isn't the theme I wanted, for fuck's sake. This isn't it either, this is the one. So, it is a quite overcast day in the country of Bovetman. Here's the new music mill. As we go back to the world map for a brief second. Wrong layer. Give me a second. I can't bring you there right yet. There we go. Now I can move you on. As you guys, yeah, it's just a nice overcast day. Nothing too miserable, nothing too nice. Afro,
Yes.
in your head, you hear a sending message saying thusly. Now I need to count how many words this is. This is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19,
1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
21, 20, 21. This is what you hear from Oryx.
Snap of the reins and change the direction.
As you get sent by Oryx to go to the other this place, and you're on the world map, right?
Mm-hmm.
You're on the map, right? Yeah.
Yeah.
You see everything.
Yeah. Hey.
This took me my entire weekend before we didn't have a few sessions to transfer everything from those sheets. Which is why, if you give me one brief second, if you look in the journal section where your details are, you can access your character sheet.
Hey.
I can't.
Wait, I'm having to do this one at a time.
Ah.
Don't rush, children. I will turn this car around.
I'm not rushing, because I got it.
Yeah, it's because you're a Brit, so I'm willing to give the stuff to you first. Fuck the Americans.
Exactly. Fuck the colonies.
Well, no, I don't mind the colonies, I just don't like the former colony that is America. Anyway, jokes aside. Yeah, you should
America.
all be able to access and look at your character sheets. I've not done everything, just because it was mostly getting the bare essentials that you really need.
Yeah, that's fine.
Brick!
Cause
There we
he's a
go.
brick.
I also
Ow.
took the time to clean up some bits of the character sheet, like add in the proficiencies that you should at least bare minimum have access to. I've also made sure to transfer your spells over, and yeah, I've added every ability your character has access to, so yeah. So, during the time you guys from the Slayers Take have been travelling,
There we go.
you it's been a bit of time. you've been travelling? Because bearing in mind you went from Colian, and if I just check the travel calculator, because it's at least like 2 days, I think, since you've like, I will say that you've initially left. I'd say about 80-ish miles. So yeah, you've been travelling for like half a week. And eventually, you get told that you need to travel another direction, which then is like another 90 miles. So, you're being told to go another 4 days and change out of your way. But to be fair, Oryx still said you're being compensated, so there's no need to worry about that, is there?
There just better be a fight.
I'm sure there will be, Brick.
I agree with Brick. Pisces just says as he punches his fist and electricity crackles through it.
Well, if there's anything hostile there, you get the first swing at them.
Brick
Yes.
lets out
Company
steam in a
contracts.
sigh.
If there's 2 hostile somethings, you both get a piece of the action.
Pisces just punches the air in excitement.
Only if they're hostile.
If they're dead, you get to eat them.
Yes.
Why would I want to eat them?
More for Pisces.
Yeah. I mean, if there's nothing dead, Pisces, you get to gnaw on Brick's leg for a little bit.
Ew, no. Stinks.
Well, those are your options.
Brick side eyes Pisces severely.
Well,
Meanwhile,
be
Tristan just looks over to the direction of where you're supposed to be going and just says, "Here's hoping nothing too bad at least. You're supposed to be having a friendly chat, right?"
Yes, but we've got our marching
Oryx.
orders. Yeah.
We should take
I'd
a
rather
vacation
fight.
We should take a vacation after this.
Where do you want to
I
go?
forget. I mean, anywhere other than here.
We
I
should
hear
go to the
Centralis is nice this
Colosseum.
time of year.
Where did you say, Juniper?
I hear Centralis is nice this time of year.
I mean, I don't know. I mean, we could go to Tennoyama and enjoy the different climate.
Is
Mostly
there a
I'm saying this
Colosseum
because I
in
need to
Tennoyama?
I need to go check some places out in Centralis.
I mean, as far as I know, yes, there is. Brick.
Yes, I will fight and be the champion of their Colosseum.
I have
Good
some
for you.
distant relatives in Centralis, so that could be fun.
Sure, I mean, if it gives me leads to find my sister, I really don't care either way.
Who knows? Maybe she's working there.
Maybe she's a guard, who knows?
No, I
Could
don't
be a
think
number
my
of
sister,
professions.
I don't think my sister would be a guard. She's too chaotic for that kind of thing.
I thought
Maybe
she
she's
was gonna
running.
be up-
Maybe she's running an arena of some sort.
That I could see her doing, being a bookie. Who knows? Maybe she's in Black Rain.
Christina going, what the fuck?
Maybe she's in Black Rain for all we know.
Mm-hmm.
It would be nice to reconnect with some contacts in Centralis. It's been a while since I've seen Ration.
Isn't it that black turtle who keeps cheating you in money?
Yes.
You're supposed to be the guy in charge of our finances. Why do you keep gambling?
Because you keep voting me into positions of power.
No, we don't!
Your contracts say you do.
Pisces just turns... Pisces. Thingy, Tristan just turns himself into a dire wolf. In rage and just like howls.
You people should really read your contracts.
Brick just starts walking in the direction that we're supposed to be going, just
thought
like
we were
not
in
even
a
paying
carriage.
attention to the debate going on.
Pisces just looks to you, Piles, and just says, I'm gonna fucking kill him. I've never tried changeling. Maybe I can change him into a delicious chicken.
Not how
I might
that
help you.
works.
No, wait. I thought we were on a carriage.
You're on
Oh, are we?
you're on the Phantom Steeds. So you're all like half of you, two of you are on a steed each. So decide amongst yourselves who's sharing which steed.
After would
I
only
think
get
I'm
on the...
right. I'm piloting one, and Athru is like riding behind me.
Yeah, Athru would
'Cause he
not share
can't
a
be-
horse with anyone other than Juniper, because he doesn't because they don't trust anyone else. Especially not with talk of contracts in the air.
Pelios is definitely sharing with Tristan at this point.
Tristan would not want to share it with Brick or Pisces.
Yeah,
He doesn't
so
dis- he-
Brick
he
is
doesn't dis-
Brick
he
is
doesn't-
Pisces.
He doesn't dislike Brick, it's more like he would rather just, Brick's also much heavier, so...
I was gonna
Tristan-
say also Pisces is the best option to ride with Brick because of weight.
Yeah. So yeah, you get told to go the other way. However, the problem is, you've heard stories of a beast to the west of Collier, actually, not too far from the river. And you've heard stories of this beast being able to hit through even plate armor. And a lot of the bodies they've left behind have been riddled with bite marks.
Well, there's no way this will turn out badly.
Oh, when
There was a-
we get close, keep on guard.
There was a Greenhorn mercenary company who wanted to actually take on the case of dealing with the beast.
Is Greenhorn a description or their actual name?
Yes,
I thought the
Okay.
name was the Murder Hobos.
they were called the Greenhorns.
Greenhorn murder hobos. Got it.
And the Greenhorns, well, last time we were in the capital, you heard they were going to deal with the beast. They were a group of 20 strong. You didn't hear anything from them again.
Yeah, keep on your guard. I have no intention of paying out death benefits.
What if you die first?
Then I pay out death benefits, and I really don't want to.
What if you die then, as well?
Then you're all dead as well.
Can I pay out death benefits? Next?
No, you are literally the last in line to pay out benefits.
Fuck you, Pelios! Ah! He just starts screaming at you.
Brick
Like,
Brick calmly reaches behind him and bonks him on the head.
I'm not saying this to be mean. I'm saying this because it's literally in our contracts.
I don't know what you're talking about. Apparently I'm next in line after Juniper. Tristan just, interjects.
In fairness,
I know.
Pelios, Tristan is more responsible.
I'm
Oh
also
no,
a-
I don't
I'm
disagree.
I'm also the group's physician since I joined.
Yeah,
Yes.
there's a. Yeah, Brick is after Pelias.
Brick hasn't had a concept of money since the incident.
Yeah.
Which incident
We
are
don't
we
talk
talking
about the
about?
incident.
There's
I
been a
We
lot.
don't
don't care
talk about
about money.
There's been a lot of the.
Just want to
incidents.
fight.
We really don't talk about this one.
This one,
You're
or do you
better
mean
off
that
not
one?
All of them.
Who don't
Including-
want to know else.
Including that other one over there.
Yes.
Yes,
Damn.
especially that one over there.
Good news though, doesn't mean it means we don't have to pay him.
Mm-hmm.
We just give him time
Like
off
an-
to fight in arenas and he's happy.
I mean, he gets prize money in those arenas, so that's how he gets his pay.
Because
Plus,
I
it's
do not
advertisement for us.
Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm.
So, this pretty much continues for the rest of the time that you make it there. However,
We are the worst group of people on the planet.
in the distance,
We're all
you
assholes.
you see a large force moving northward in the same direction you're heading. All of you give me perception checks as you look down at the group.
Oops, wrong sheet.
Wow.
Wow.
Damn, Juniper's fucking popping off right now. Yes, Queen, slay.
So, I like to point out that I accidentally rolled on the actual One Shot Club page. Got an 18 and a 22 there, and this time I've got a 21 and a 20.
I assume you want to
Bang.
keep 21.
Yeah, use the 21.
So,
No, it's 9 plus 10.
Pelios, you... Fuck's sake. Pelios, those just seem like a group of nicely dressed people. Probably a theatre troupe. Off-road. Nothing to worry about. Theatre types, innit? Brick. And then I said Dayron. Juniper, Brick, and Afru. That looks like members of the Cult of the Tarrasque.
Brick
And
turns slightly to the rest of the group. Can I fight?
You count 15 people.
Can we fight?
Two of which are actively frothing. Not figurative, actual froth is coming out of their armoured heads. And they look very orange. Not like fake tan. And they don't look Dragonborn. You've never seen this before. Is this where we're heading? Pisces just says.
Yes.
Well, this is on the way.
You go ahead. We'll hold off. And he just points to Tristan. And Tristan's like, yeah. And then he's like, wait, what? No, fuck that.
Do we not want to split the party along the lines that we agreed upon previously?
That being...
What was it? Myself, Tristan, and Pelios head forward. The others stay behind.
Why though? Brick wants to fight the big fight.
Yeah, Brick is fighting the things.
We're leaving Brick and
But
Pisces.
that's not the big fight though, is it?
So we've got 15 Cult of the Trask members here, and then we've got something unknown to head forward to.
Yeah, it's the something unknown that's got Brick excited. He thinks it's going to be a big enemy.
After you get this from Oryx.
Yeah, see, Brick is like
Actually,
HQ.
After
Brick is like
actually-
buzzing.
Yeah,
After just like pinches the bridge of his nose between fingers, just like Jesus fucking Christ. Okay, does that place look HQ like to you?
I'd say so.
Yeah, that's where we're heading.
Which is why Tristan and I should deal with them. We don't have to fight, we can run away and make them chase us.
They
Your
both have
call,
decent
boss man.
movement, don't they?
I mean, Tristan can wild shape, and Thingy's a monk. What's his face?
Pisces.
Is he?
Pisces, yeah.
So yeah, they got good movement.
Also, Pisces is the Ultra Instinct Ultra Chad, so...
Well, if you're so eager to do it, might as well let you do it.
Yes, finally, sweet embrace of death. For them, I mean, not me. I don't intend to die. Tristan just starts, like, crying, you know,
I have
in
that.
Pelios' back, like, why me?
Why does Tristan have to stay behind, anyways?
Because if he's
Because-
going to die, I want to see it. Pisces just...
Yeah, Pisces volunteered them both. I don't see any reason to go against him.
You're giving me a raise when we deal with this.
Sure,
After-
sure. Whispered in Juniper's ear. No, we're not.
Juniper just nods like.
So, you take the time to drop off Pelios. Yeah, fuck Pelios as well, why not? You take the time to drop off Tristan and Pisces, yes?
Yep.
Mm-hmm.
And then you just see Pisces, like, just pull out a pot and pan. You know, the pot and pan you guys used to cook. How did he get hold of it? You don't know. And he just starts
Pisces,
bang.
beautiful idiot.
He just starts like going sicko mode to get their attention. And you just see every single one of them turn to the two of them as you make your way around. And you just watch as Tristan is looking over at you, watching you fly away, and you're sure you saw a tear glint from his eye.
A single
I
tear.
should be mad. Like, Juniper just says, I should be mad, but this is hilarious.
The last thing
Yeah.
you see is just you watch as Pisces gets into his battle stance, which for some reason he started deciding to just bring his arms sideways and make a T shape. You have no clue where he picked this up from.
But yeah, as we ride away, Athru just says, and this is what happens when you question the contracts.
The last thing you hear when you see Pisces and Tristan go away is just Pisces slowly walking forward, and this plays.
Oh, god damn it.
I know, please stop.
We've already poked the Toei bear by including World Trigger clips in streams.
Damn, you're bolder than I am.
We didn't include any
So-
audio, so hopefully we'll get away with it. We have so far.
Mm-hmm.
So,
And they don't care about World Trigger. They care about Dragon Ball and One Piece.
Mm-hmm.
So, as you make your way along, like, bearing in mind you still have, like, a day left to have gotten there. So you're, you know, I'm doing out-of-character rolls for those two. Definitely not because, you know, I couldn't be bothered transporting their character sheets over. Definitely not because of that.
Oh, do we want to say that we left them a Phantom Steed?
I mean, they don't really need it. They've probably got the best movement out of all four, like, out of everyone in the Slayer's take. Because, like, Fingy's a moon druid as well. Tristan. So he's got, like, really good wild shape access.
Fair enough, just thought we'd make the offer.
Tristan would have wanted
We're
it.
not that
Pisces would have
nice.
Pisces would have demanded that they don't need it. Pisces has gotten, like, super confident lately, and it's really strange. It's also really made him really attractive to ladies. But he doesn't really care. He doesn't care for the attention. He's on the Sigma grind set, as it were. I personally just like the idea of just Pisces. His development is just him becoming like. I think it's just hilarious that this small insane fishman is like, yeah,
He's the Ultra Chad, the Mega Chad even.
yeah. But yeah, so you see them off and you make your way across. As you do so, however, you notice something very alarming in the distance as you eventually make your way to there. Storm clouds swirling overhead the place. All of you give me a nature check if you are proficient in it. Is anyone proficient in nature?
No.
I'm not.
I don't think so.
Brick, are you proficient in nature?
Turns out, yes. He's actually like a floss.
Has
Well,
a plus
fine
10.
then. Anyone who's proficient in Arcana, I'll allow that.
Oh, I'm proficient in that. There we go. That's a nice roll.
Storm Giant, maybe? Afro? Pelios, this is what you know is an Emperor's Ring. This is a phenomena that occurs as if the world is noticing a great battle is about to happen. The thing is, Emperor's Rings are meant to be formed by beings of a particular level of power. You have no clue of beings other than probably Oryx, who could casually only Oryx is probably the only person you know where an Emperor's Ring might appear if a fight is breaking down.
Everyone, get the splash zone ponchos. Storm giants are coming.
It's very likely not Pelios. It's just that, seemingly he thinks it is.
So are you gonna correct him, Pelios?
Correct
Sure.
them.
Yeah, Pelios informs them of what the storm actually is.
Oh yeah, that is a possibility. So, did Oryx get really mad?
I don't know if it's Oryx causing that or not.
Feel like he'd inform us, wouldn't he?
Yes, exactly.
Would he really, though, Mill?
Okay, no, he wouldn't inform us, but I feel like I'd be able to tell via his sendings. He seemed more...
Forgot to mention, I already did your job for you. You're not getting compensated. Fuck you. Imagine. So, as you make your way over, you see the river that leads up from Siltanock down to Bovevan. And as you get near to the what do you call it? As you get nearer to what you presume is the Tarask's HQ, Colt, you see a fuck ton of dead bodies around the hole that seemingly goes underground. A lot of half-eaten and also completely eaten dead bodies. People clad in big, bulky armor that's been punched right through.
Oh, well, that's not a good...
Weapons strewn and smashed about the ground.
One assumes we are seeing the effects of the beast. Any of them wearing, like, green horde armor?
Not that you see.
Damn.
Do we recognize the armor?
Yes, Cult of the Tarask equipment.
It looks like Cult of Trask shit.
There's a reward for information on the greenhorns. Damn.
Yeah. Unfortunate.
Anyway, should we go in the hole? Pliers, don't answer that.
If there's a fight in the hole,
Yeah,
we
probably.
should go in the hole.
Pelios is just struggling not to say anything in response to this.
Done. 2-1. Alright, let's go. Leave the horses here.
Pelios follows it as well, just trying his
By this
damnedest
point,
not to crack any jokes.
By this point, the spell seemingly disappears and the phantom steeds just vanish away. Permanently.
Well then. That's gonna be fun to fix.
It's gonna be a fun journey back to Collier.
So, what's the marching order going upwards?
We want brick in front?
Brick in front. Brick in front.
I would say Brick, Athru, Pliers,
Juniper's
Juniper.
probably in the back.
Yeah. Brick,
Yeah.
Athru, Pliers, Juniper.
Like this?
Sounds good to me.
Swap Brick and Athru. Yeah.
Yeah, we want our tank at the front.
Yeah, so then therefore Pelios should be at the front, right?
No.
He is the one we sent into the water, and for good reason.
Because I passed and I survived.
It's like the thingy meme, the whiteboard meme, where it's the guy trying to justify something, and it's the party trying to justify why Palaos, the one with minus strength, should be sent into the fucking pool.
What's your AC,
Yeah,
Jack, with Flyhouse?
Flyhouse's AC is 14.
Yeah, definitely should be at the front.
So, you go into this very dark corridor, and you see a lot of dead bodies. And I mean a lot. It's eerily quiet. Maybe it's quiet because the people who that Pisces and Tristan stopped were, the Force. But you're seeing a lot of innocent people who have been dead as well. Like, humans, but wearing normal clothes.
Haven't seen this many dead bodies since Brick's last house party.
Oh, that was a disaster cleanup. We had to pay so many people.
You paid them?
What are you talking
Yes.
about? That was a lot of fun.
I just threatened them with invitations to Brick's next party.
That was much fun, though.
It
I
was
did
pretty
admittedly
fun.
pay some. I did admittedly pay some of them with my body, but that was entirely voluntary on my part.
Juniper, you hear
Oh.
something being disturbed in this corridor way. Sounds like something just moved.
I'm using perception to kind of listen, keep an ear out for that.
It sounds like it was coming from a very small alcove. You look to the alcove and you point ahead, I assume?
Yeah.
It looks very small, like someone would have to be very small or very thin to fit down there.
Either Pisces got here without Tristan, or there's a child.
Looks at the party, trying to think who would be the best at comforting a child.
Pelias, probably, or you.
One of you is a red devil man, the other one can change shape.
I wonder.
Pelias, if you promise to contain yourself, you should do it.
Again, why do you think I'm the ideal person for comforting a child when you can shapeshift into any comforting form you can? I am a red demon man.
I don't really feel like changing right now.
Very well.
If you fuck it up, we'll be here to take care of it.
Alright.
Just know that you'll be taking a dive.
Thanks, I think.
We won't actually hurt you, but, you gotta make it seem real.
Alright. I'll go.
So Pelias, as you approach the alcove, do you do it quietly or do you just make your normal way over?
I'll do it quietly.
As you make your way quietly, try not to, be sudden. You hear what sounds like whimpering down the alcove. And do you peek around?
Yes.
You see a small child cowering at the end of the alcove. They look probably no older than 5 or 6. And they are caked in blood. Doesn't look like they're injured, but you probably know where they're... You probably have a good idea of what happened to their parents, or if they had any siblings.
Do they look human, or...?
You see rounded ears at the tips. They don't look like they were cut off. As if to make an elf ear rounded. I mean.
Yeah.
So the rounded tips look natural.
The rounded tips look natural.
Pelias starts gently plucking away at a soft lullaby as he approaches.
Stay away, please. They just start sobbing.
Shh, 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 shh. It's alright, it's alright. I'm not here to hurt you.
Is the monster gone?
Yes, the monster's gone.
You see the child turn around. Looks just like a young girl. Very similar to your niece, in fact, Pelios, when she was around the same age.
Hmm.
Bright eyes, unfortunately sort of clouded by the horrors that she's probably seen. And she
It's
just
okay.
looks up. Are you here to kill me as well?
Of course not. I would never hurt you.
Persuasion or deception?
Persuasion. That's a natural 2, Jesus Christ.
Bards, my guy.
I know.
Are you alone?
No, I have friends with me.
She just looks down for a moment and just... My mum, me, and daddy should have my doll. Bring it back and I'll come out. Until then, I'm not leaving.
What is this bloodborne shit?
We were just talking about Bloodborne before the stream, funny enough.
Yeah, 'cause I got Elden Ring.
Mm-hmm. Alright, I'll look for your doll. What do your mommy and daddy look like? Maybe I can find them.
She has... My mum has my eyes. And I have my daddy's hair. And she just... And you can just faintly see that she has quite, soft brown hair. And she has bright blue eyes.
Alright. I'll go look for them right now. Maybe my friends will help me look for them too.
Okay. She just nods and stays in the alcove. Honestly, you'd probably have to drop a lot of your gear to, like, fit in.
Yes.
And it'd be a bit of a squeeze.
Would it be perception or investigation?
Investigation.
Oh, hell yeah.
So as you go further down, as you actually do have to go further down, I'm going to bring you onto the map. And I was going to be like a dick, but like, you come onto the map, here you go. And I assume Brick doesn't like actually walk on top of this body, right?
Probably not.
Like, if Brick would notice it, would he have would he have still kept going, or...? Dylan?
Oh, investigation. Gotcha.
You didn't hear anything I said, did you?
Sorry, no. I zoned out for a sec.
So you're on the new map, and I was
Yes.
just saying, would Brick be the kind of person who'd walk over a body and not deviate around it?
Yes.
So you all see as Brick just walks on top of a body, and it was a woman holding hands with a man with soft brown hair.
Rick, get off of them, please.
Good work, Breck.
What? Brick looks down and realizes he actually stepped on a body, and he steps off.
It's a human woman, face down on the floor. It looks like she's been smashed across the ground, dragged almost, before dying on the floor.
Helios takes a look at her and rolls her over to get a look at her face.
You have to lift open her eyelids,
Yes.
and you see bright blue eyes.
Oh, this was fast.
And under her body is clutching a small doll.
Right,
He
Brick.
takes it.
Move the bodies. We don't need the child to see this.
If you look around the room, you see a bunch of dead cultists, warriors, and what looks like people struggling as if their bodies were trying to burst out of their own armor. And over here, you see a elven man with a completely destroyed left arm. The only thing covering their body is just some very tattered shorts.
Do I recognize this man?
Approach, and you can do an investigation check. You've never seen this man before in your life.
Oh my god. I think this is Jeff the bartender. What's he doing here?
Jeff the bartender was alive last we saw him. This is not Jeff the bartender, Arthur. Not everyone is Jeff the bartender.
But
I
he's
would've
missing
been
an
very
arm like
sad
Jeff is.
Arthur, not every elf you meet is Jeff the bartender. We've been over this.
But he's missing an arm.
Every
How
one-armed
many
elf is Jeff the
one-armed elves
bartender.
can there really be in the world?
Pelios, after picking up the doll, moves over to investigate the elf as well.
Arthur, if you keep talking about one-armed elves, I have to knock your pay. That was in your contract.
Damn it, why did I let that happen?
So, roll the investigation, Pelios.
I should stop drinking.
You really
You
do.
really should.
You do
Hopefully
the
this
sensible
is
thing.
Jeff, and then maybe I can stop.
You do the sensible thing and lift the man's eyelids up. They are a bright, brilliant gold. And then it quickly clicks who this man is. This looks exactly like the late king, the missing king of Centralis.
Have I met
Ivaeus
this man
Everett.
before?
You very likely haven't, but you know of him, and you've probably seen a painting of him.
I've never met this man, but I've seen images of him. I think this is the former king of Centralis.
Oh, thank God it's not Jeff. Whew.
You need to fix your priorities, man.
You get to my age in this business, priorities tend to get skewed.
Yes, we should probably do
Priorities
something
were
about
skewed even when you were young.
Rick, would you mind carrying this bot?
Brick's dealing with the parents of the kid you should be dealing with.
I have the
I
doll
will
in
say
question for the kid.
I will say the kid's further down this way, so unless you took them all the way up here, you probably spent like about 3 minutes walking up here.
Do we want to waste that kind of time? Or
I feel like, well, it depends what we're doing with the kid once we get her out of the alcove.
Let's not mess with the bodies of the parents too much. Just rearrange them in a more dignified manner, at the very least. But the king, we need to... I imagine...
Well, we'll take the body
You-
with us.
Yes, who knows? Maybe we'll get a reward for bringing the
finding
king's
him.
body to someone from Centralis.
You get to deliver it because on the off chance that they think we killed him.
So you get this other sending message from Oryx.
Well, apparently Tristan and Pisces didn't do their jobs. Got cultists heading our way. We gotta find the people we're looking for. Who are the people
Okay,
we're
Rick.
fucking looking for?
I mean,
I
you
can
send a
reply.
response-
Yeah, I can respond to the sending, right?
Yeah.
Rick, real quick, please move the kids' bodies, the parents' bodies. I'm gonna go get the kid.
okay.
Pelios immediately runs back to find the kid, doll in tow. I wonder what he's typing.
Just sounds of furious typing.
Jubilee at
Several
this
people are
point is
typing.
starting has has already started to.
These nuts.
Has already started to
Oh,
draw their bow, like string their bow up.
oh, that's probably not good.
Well, I get the feeling that somehow Rua saw his dad die. That's fun.
Maybe he didn't. We don't know that.
Maybe he killed his dad.
Now, who would be so cruel as to make him do that?
Not God, apparently. Not God.
RNG
Has
says there's a
Pelios
plan
reached
for
the
us
kid
all.
at this point?
Yeah, you could easily. Yeah, it wouldn't take long to find the kid if you like broke into a quick jog.
Yeah.
Still down the alcove.
Right. Let's keep moving, and then we can biggity bounce.
Okay. Pelios shows the kid the doll. Here, I found your doll.
Where was my mummy and daddy?
They're
I
They're
forgot.
gone.
Where's my...
Brick, let's keep moving. We don't have any time to spare.
He just clutches the doll. Did you
Okay.
see my big brother around? As
Who's your
well?
big brother?
He's got like my hair and my dad's eyes as well.
Do I recall seeing a guy who fits that description?
No, not here at least.
I didn't see him around here anywhere. Come on. Well, let me take you and maybe we can look for him.
Okay. She gently takes your hand.
Is it alright if I carry you? We could go faster that way.
Okay.
I pick her up and I start jogging back towards the group.
What's your strength score?
7.
Jesus Christ. Oh no.
Give me
I
an
forgot
athletics
that.
check.
Don't
Give me an
drop the
athletic-
child.
Give me an athletics check to height.
Oof.
Pelios, you take 1 point of bludgeoning damage as you smack your ribs onto the floor. She's too heavy for you to lift. You can barely lift your own shit as it is.
Yeah.
It's a miracle you carry your own equipment.
Right. Pelios urges her on, but has to go at her pace then.
Do you take her down this way?
We kinda
Taking her past the dead bodies and the dead elf. Nice, yeah.
Before I do, I was like, I tell her,
You gonna move these two?
I had
Yeah.
Brick do.
Yeah, I did that.
Here we go.
Alright, what's your name?
My name? Oh, Hope.
Alright, Hope, close your eyes. There's some really scary stuff up ahead, and you don't want to look at that.
Scarier than you?
Much scarier than me.
Okay. She just closes her eyes.
There's a
very
lady with a
tight.
bow. You do not want to piss her.
Alright. Is Pelios back with the group at this point?
You would be, yeah. Give me a sec. Juniper's, like, further up you.
Yeah.
So, as you all move further up, you look for a boy that has the same description as what you saw.
Mm-hmm.
It probably takes you all, like, a good, probably, what, 5 more minutes of walking? Before eventually, in the distance, you see what looks like a square hole. And what sounds like loud rushing water leading from it. And if you look down it, you see what looks like blood being funneled down. And this was probably a trap.
Let's go around the hole.
Yeah, suit yourself. Atheru jumps down at feet first.
Jubilee joins.
Brick, stay
Brick,
with
Brick.
them.
Brick says, "Wait, no. I want to follow my master."
Stay
Brick,
with them.
before
There's
you do, Brick,
There is a fight there.
No, there
Brick.
isn't.
Brick, hold the
Yes.
child. then you can jump
No.
down.
Okay.
You can only jump down if you're carrying the kid.
Okay. Brick grabs
Oh.
the kid and then jumps down the hole.
Before
She
he does,
screams.
Pelias is like, Hope, this is Brick. He's big and he's strong and he can protect you.
Okay.
He's
Who
going
said
to
anything
carry
about
you,
protecting?
down a fun little water slide.
I smell blood.
Please keep your eyes closed. You do not want to open them.
Okay.
I will be
Brick
right
does.
behind you.
Brick jumps
Okay.
down.
She just starts screaming at the top of her lungs.
Oh, this kid is going.
Jubilee and Afro, you just say loud girl scream. from
I imagine
behind.
Brick is also screaming, but just in a complete monotone.
Pelias jumps down afterwards. Oh,
this is a very
I didn't
fucking
realize
a long
Pelias had a
washout.
girly scream.
It's getting to the point where like you just smell nothing but blood, and all of your clothes and like hair and stuff is just caked in it.
One of us has
And-
prestidigitation, right?
Pelias does, yes.
Good. You'll be using it.
And you're like bouncing against the walls. These turns are really sharp and not friendly. Brick, I'm going to have to ask you to make a dexterity save because you're holding on to someone,
Oh boy.
so you can't adequately like protect yourself. You could always let go
Nope.
of the kid.
So Brick's gonna take damage.
Dylan, high or low?
Hi.
Oh,
There we go.
almost as high as you can get.
Give me 1 second.
About as high as Snoop Dogg on a Thursday afternoon.
Snoop Dogg every afternoon.
I'm back. So, Brick, you take only this much in damage. 4 points of bludgeoning
okay.
damage.
Oh, max damage.
Oh, that's nothing.
Still
if it
funny
was
that it's
high-
max.
Yeah.
If it was, if I'd have rolled low, then Brick would have taken more damage.
Oh, okay. So it was good that it was high.
The closer
Yeah.
to 100, the better the result was.
Oh, great.
So if he'd have taken if he'd have been at about 75, he'd have taken 2d4,
Hmm.
and the further away from 100 would have meant the more d4s would get added.
Interesting.
Nice.
Is the kid okay?
The kid is completely fine.
Okay, good.
So when do we get out of the slide?
You get out.
And where? Even though out of character, I know.
Well, let me just sort something out. So, as we're going to cut back to another group, Daron, Aldane, Seamus, and Felix, as you've been slowly getting ready to leave, you hear the sounds of screaming and rushing water from what looks like the trap you all fell into, that Aldane and Rua fell into earlier on. Sounds like someone's coming.
Darren gets her blade, gets isolation out.
Felix stands between Rua and the slide, or the slide exit.
Seamus
Aldane
readies
punches Rua
Eldritch
protectively.
Blast.
Seamus aggressively readies his loot. He's aggressively strummed.
He's getting ready to play through Fire and Flames.
Oh my god.
It's such a hard song to play on Guitar Hero.
It really is.
You see these two appear. A
Jubilee?
woman and a man who fall face first into the ground.
Do we not get a chance to land with some dignity?
Deck saves, both of you.
That would be a no on dignity.
Afro falls face first, as I said, nothing changes. Jubilee, however, manages to nicen it up into a combat roll. Afro, you take that much damage and bludgeoning.
Oh, that was a shitty slide.
You are prone.
After it gets up.
Does Dyron and Jubilee recognize each other?
Roll a intelligence check for Dyron. They're too caked in blood for you to really tell.
Oh, that's
that was for
Jubilee.
that was for Jubilee.
No, I
that's
used
Dyron.
Dyron's. I used Dyron's.
Oh, okay.
thing.
Oh, yeah. Sorry.
A lot of women can look the same when they're caked in blood.
And does Jubilee recognize Dyron?
Roll me an intelligence check for Vershi. A lot of virgin asses look the same when they're caked in blood. No wait, Darren wasn't caked in blood.
Yeah.
Nope.
It's hard to tell. Their clothing kind of hides who they look like properly, so you can't really tell Jubilee.
Just
Not long
before,
after.
Not to mention the
just
blood keeps
before we
getting
perform
rise.
introductions, just gonna make that step forward.
Right. Brick, give me a deck save with disadvantage.
Great.
You are carrying a child.
You might be
You
at double
literally-
nat 20s. You don't
Just
know.
torpedoes.
Oh, that's not that
through the
bad,
floor.
actually.
Your instincts kick in from before you became the being who you are today. You feel that protective instinct of being a warrior and a soldier, and you reflexively brace yourself, and you manage to land surprisingly well. Pelios, give me a deck save.
Boy, oh boy. Oh, good.
You also managed to gracefully land. So,
Oh, that is
Seamus.
disgusting.
Seamus, Aldane,
Yes.
Felix, Aaron, you see a person. It's hard to tell because the ears are covered, I assume. You see a woman, also caked in blood as well. You see what looks like a warforged, holding a human child, who's got their eyes shunted closed, and a redder than normal red tiefling.
Oh, I am.
Names and
Immediately
intentions
cast
now or you
Prestige.
die.
Well, isn't that
Of
a fun
course.
introduction?
Of course, of course. First, let me do one quick thing and prestidigitate us so that we look more presentable.
Why do you all sound the same? The child just says with her eyes shut.
Because God is lazy, child. God is lazy.
Why is that
Maybe you should
robot
have had-
holding a small child?
It's interesting the
Well,
things you
yes.
find in a cave.
Pelios casts prestidigitation on all the party real quick. Including him. He prestidigitates himself first. Because he has priorities like
Darren,
that.
give me another intelligence check.
Oh, that's so much better.
Nope.
Also, Aldane. Aldane, give me one.
Oh,
Somehow, being caked in blood was slightly easier to get an idea of who this person is.
intelligence check or
Yeah.
saving throw?
Aldane, intelligence check. You're sure you've seen this tiefling before, but you've
Do
also
I
seen
know
a lot
you?
of tieflings.
We should make introductions now that we are properly clean. We are the Slayer's Take, mercenary extraordinaires. And you look like shit. Except for you, fine fellow in the with the paintbrush. You look fine for some reason.
I don't care for the air genasi.
Well, that's your prerogative. We are here to
Fight.
No.
get you
Oh.
out of here.
It is a pleasure to make your acquaintance. I am Pelios Consonus. This is our fine leader. For certain definitions of fine are through. This is our dear ranger, Jubilee, and this is our Warforged companion, Brick. And he is holding in his arms a traumatized child he found.
Our new mascot.
Does Dairon finally put two and two together?
Yes, this is the person who helps you get to Centralis. All
Jubilee.
that time ago.
Seamus leans over to Dairon. Wait, you know one of them?
Yeah, it got me to Centralis.
Oh good, you're acquainted already. Well, we can continue this once we're on the move. There are quite a few cultists heading our way.
Yes, we should probably get out of here.
I don't intend to die here today.
What'd you
Brick-
find?
Well,
What'd you find,
Brick
handsome
says-
folks? Mind introducing
Wait.
yourselves real quick?
Well, introductions can wait. Eladrin, half-elf, Air Genasi, and... Is that the King
That
of
elf is
Centralis in the
unconscious.
back?
That is the King of Corden.
Most of him, at least.
Yeah, where's the rest of him? I mean,
Yeah, you know,
he's very
it's
matching
distinct
with
lack
his
of-
dad, who is, upstairs. I assume you saw
I'm
that?
going. Maybe we should continue forward.
We should, well,
Yeah.
continue back. We don't want to be going forward in this place. Ooh.
This is some very
maybe
nasty
that's
stuff.
not. That isn't exactly up to you now, is it, fellows? You hear from behind.
Oh,
As you
for
see-
fuck's sake.
Multiple cultists. Crossbows ready. One of which is pointed at the little girl.
Pelios immediately reacts with a spell.
Aim,
Athru just
do
says.
anything
Athru just says to Jubilee, "This is why we should get paid in advance more."
Do anything we don't like, and the child is dead.
Now, fellows, we are being too hasty here.
Who's the one who
Did you all
spoke?
manage to kill Colgan?
Who the hell is Colgan?
Smoky armor? Quiet disposition?
I don't believe we've encountered him. Maybe these fine fellows might have, but we have not seen him.
He blew himself up!
There you have it. He
He-
blew himself up. We have no beef with you, fellows, and we shall get on our way and leave you to your lair. A very nice lair
No,
it is
no.
as well.
Now. There are multiple people outside of this room as well.
Then you should tell them to let us go past, because we really don't want to be up in your space any longer than we have to be. It would be very
How about-
rude, you see.
How about a trade offer? One life for the rest of you.
Nah.
One life
Well,
is a very
no.
high price to pay in death benefits, you realize. Do you have
I
death
wasn't
benefits? I'm not sure.
I
I
wasn't-
haven't heard much about your organization.
I wasn't
Yes,
speaking
what's
to-
your insurance policy like?
I
must
wasn't
be pretty
speaking
shitty.
I wasn't speaking to you five, Slayer's taken child. I meant one of their lives. As a gesture
Yeah.
to the other group.
Yeah, no, we've been kind of hired to escort them out, so we would get our...
Professional courtesy does sort of behoove us to thwart your plan to take one of
How-
their lives.
10,000
Brick
gold.
has started
each.
steaming a little bit because he's getting excited. Does this
10,000
mean we get to fight soon?
10,000 gold each for the four of you, mercenaries. If you leave right now.
See,
Tempting.
that's unfortunately not really our competitive price.
Yes.
20,000.
Ooh.
Dairon
you
is
have money.
while
Fun
this
for
is
you.
all happening, looking for more hidden enemies.
Give me a
As
perception
this
check,
is
Dairon.
happening, Pelios is slowly inching his way over to the kid to move in front of her.
Be careful there. Pelios, was it?
Ah, you remember my name. I don't think I've made any of your acquaintances. That's unfortunate.
We know of your relative.
Which one? I have several. I have a very big family.
The one who's left you in his shadow? Decimator Zaris, is it?
Ah, cousin Zaris.
This is the first time the other party's heard this.
Wait,
Daira
you know-
just
you know-
Jokes.
Felix just goes, "You know Zaris."
Yeah, he's my cousin. I exchange letters with him every now and then. He has a really nice
Seamus,
daughter
like-
too.
Seamus
Yeah,
just
he
goes-
does. Just elbowing Aldane.
If we weren't in
Now,
the middle of something, this would be great. But we
Now,
are in the middle of
see-
something.
Now, see, all we want is Rua. Give us him, and you can all walk away.
Unfortunately, we sort of have a invested stake in the current status quo of politics. So,
Oh, see.
friends, last chance. Step aside.
Oh, do you have a counter offer then?
Yes,
a
step
very-
aside and nobody else has to die. You've already lost
the
quite
way-
a few members of your organization by the looks of things.
By the way, can Seamus have a ready action right now?
All of you can if you want. Every single character that's on the field can do one.
Well, Brick
So if
can't
they
really
were
have a
on-
ready action. Oh, his ready action is to put the kid down. I'll say that's Brick's ready action.
I mean, you can
Put the
just
kid
do
down
that
behind-
anyway. It doesn't need to be a ready action. That can just be like, you
Huh.
know,
Okay.
you can
Does
put,
Brick
you
put the
can
kid
get, you can
behind
get down
him?
this
Author's
president the child.
Brick puts
On
the kid
Author's
down
signal,
behind him.
Jubilee's gonna shoot the cultist who's speaking.
The cultist who's speaking is actually at the back. You can't see them properly because of the statue.
Seamus has a clear line of sight though of this guy right here, so he's gonna have an Eldritch Blast ready.
Breast.
Brass.
English
Eldritch
now.
Blast.
And Dyron
Did he
aiming
shoot
their crossbow.
Pelias ready to spell. While Aldean just turns around and places Rua down behind him.
I mean,
Alright,
you,
ready, my
you
act.
fine gentlemen, if you've been on this continent, you surely must know the reputation of the Slayer's take. When we take a job, we get it done.
Didn't you recently drop down to like only 23rd place?
Yeah, we've
We
been
don't
having
talk
some
about
issues
ranking.
with new members. We still get the job done,
Yes.
no matter how many corpses we have to step over. Don't make
You
your
are
mistakes
outnumbered.
once.
The child is just clinging to Brick. Like,
By the way, is that Author's signal?
Not just yet. Not just yet.
Pelias has
Seamus
a
is
spell
itching.
ready to go.
Seamus
So-
is itching right now.
as you talk, you hear another voice. And it just says, I have my own offer to make. And you recognize this voice. It's of a certain grandfather to an unconscious party member you have. And all of you... Actually, let me check the range. I have to get out another token. Because I need to know how big this radius is of this spell.
You want to move the girl PC behind Brick because he's put her down behind him.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that's fine. So this is this far. Let me just make sure this is correct. So all of you just hear a loud scream as this much in damage gets dealt. Let me just roll the character sheet. Let me open it even. When it wants to load.
Fucking hell.
As the cultists here do not exist anymore.
God is
That
very
Jubilee
quick
lets loose
these
their shot.
days. That's the signal.
Yeah, make your ready to action.
Seamus,
Right.
yeah.
Yeah,
It's against
yeah.
that one right here on the bottom right.
one attack again, don't forget. So that hits.
I'm gonna just do that real quick.
It's only one attack you can make.
Oh, okay, only one. That's fine.
9, okay. Which one are you hitting with that, Jubilee? That one as well. Oh, you're hitting that anyway, yeah? Okay.
I'm hitting the other one.
Yeah, so these are just erased from existence. The last thing you hear from one of them is just
Do so love it when a plan comes together.
and you watch as this man appears from around the corner,
Do we recognize
Just-
him?
walking straight on the blood before quickly, slightly stepping up.
Do we recognize him? In terms of the Slayer's take, I mean.
So
Obviously.
Slayer's take. You see a man with black hair, spiky. Quite a lean build. It's hard to really see what the musculature is underneath. But they were moving alarmingly fast. Despite the fact that he covered a little bit under the distance most of you guys can do on a normal day. And he has very strong silver-coloured eyes that for you, Afro, and Brick, send a chill down your spine. You already both, at least you two, know who this man is.
Does Jubilee points their bow at him? Points her bow at him and
as soon as Jubilee seems to be making a move, Athru just pulls and steps out of the way.
Jubilee drops their bow, puts away the arrow.
Brick, Polios, please. Get
It's
out of
fine.
the way.
Elias stands down.
He just holds out a hand at you guys. And he
Brick
just,
stays
like,
rigid, but he's standing down.
He just slowly... I say slowly. It looks like he didn't even move half the speed he's capable of to make it to the others, and he just looks to Brura. Do you mind? He just looks to you. You don't need to apologize. It's my own fault.
Felix steps out of the way. Let's Akro in.
Yeah.
By the way, right now Brick is steaming.
I mean,
Daron moves
Akra is
toward
very good
Jubilee.
looking.
We have some
No.
catching up to do.
Brick kind of says under his breath, like, he looks really strong.
Brick, you try and start this fight, I throw you in the sea and let you sink to the bottom.
I know I
Akra-
can't win, but
Akra just...
I want to be that strong.
He kneels down to Rura and just... You just see a tear fall from his eye. And just shakes his head as he holds him close. Right. We're gonna need to bring Rura over to there. Anyone who's proficient in medicine, I need you. Anyone who's not
Jubilee walks-
proficient in medicine, hold down Rura's limbs.
Jubilee walks over to help Akira.
As Akira brings Rura's body over,
Those
To
all
here?
Dan.
I assume you move the child.
Mm-hmm.
And yeah, he just says, anyone who's skilled in medicine, I need you right now.
Mhm.
Do you all crowd round?
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Yep.
Guess so.
Elias sticks
You-
with the kid.
You, Warforged, hold down his legs.
Okay.
And
Here,
then he looks
switch
to
spots,
you.
Felix.
And then he looks to you, Juniper, Shifter, and he says this without even having a clue what race you are. Shifter, I need you to hold down his right arm. His left
Juniper
arm.
is actually proficient in medicine, so.
Oh, fair enough then. Changeling, he looks to you, Afro. Again, without knowing that,
Mhm.
you can hold his left arm down. Same as you, Seamus.
Okay.
He just cracks his fingers and just says, "There's a reason why I'm doing this." And he he lifts Rua to the side so you can all see the stump that looks like it's trying to knit itself together. His arm is basically going into overdrive to fix itself. The problem is, that doesn't account for all the other damage he's taken. And the thing is, he's not strong enough to properly regenerate. which is why. And he just starts to like lift Rua's clothes off, so you see his bare chest. And he just looks around. Does anyone have a knife I can borrow?
Felix offers
Dairon tosses him a knife. And Jubilee and Dairon both toss a knife.
It's not a contest now, but thank you very much, as he gives a small smile. All of you feel a slight gust of wind in the air, even though there's no real draft. And he just takes the knife in reverse grip and just gently places the tip to Rua's chest. And I'm not going to describe in detail because it is quite visceral what he does, but he pretty much opens him up. Aldane and anyone else who can cast healing magic, when I say go, pump as much in as you possibly can. We need to be able to basically stop his body from needing to heal itself, because you guys are going to be the ones healing him, right?
Mm-hmm. Pelios also prepares to do to help with the healing.
And the moment it opens up, he opens Rua up. It doesn't look right inside.
Ugh.
It looks like his body is trying to basically compensate for the loss of the arm, and everything looks wrong. It's not a nice sight. And you actually watch as Akira is having to roll up his sleeves while this is still going on, as if there's no rush. And basically, how to describe it, silver just flashes around his body as he casts haste on himself. And you just see, quick as a flash, Akira is just sticking his hand inside. It's like Surgeon Simulator. What's happening? Only, you know, it's not like a crappy hand that you control with a mouse.
It's more like Rimuru doing that miracle surgery.
Yeah, pretty much. And Akira just says healing now, as he's like moving organs, like he's moving them out of where they should be. Oh yeah, casting healing spirit. Yeah. What other healing is being done by the rest of the party?
I can use healing word like one more time.
Mm-hmm. Aldane?
Aldane uses what remains of his lay on hands.
Pelios, do you use any healing?
Yeah, he also casts healing word.
What level?
Highest he can. Level 3.
Aye. So the moment that happens, you see why Rua's limbs needed being held down, as suddenly his astral self activates, and it's trying to basically form over his ribs. And you pretty much watch as Akira is having to like break it apart to get access in. And Rua just lets out a blood-curdling howl, which is only intensified with this ability, if anyone forgot. The Visage of the Astral Self. You know, a voice that booms up to 600 feet. As Akira is having to basically put him in a lot of pain. And you can see it's not easy on him. And he is moving at such a speed. As you guys are healing him, any damage that is seemingly being done to him is being fixed. As you see, as Akira is also putting healing magic in. And then you watch as the insides of Rua's body are slowly fixing itself to what they should be. Cracks of bones seemingly are cracking again to put back into place. And the rest of his insides are being put back to where they belong and where they should be. As then Akira takes out a ring and puts it on Rua's thumb. And as basically like puts the like sliced muscle tissue back together, you watch as slowly the incision line that Akira made heals back. As this happens, I'm going to need Afro, Aldane, Seamus, and Brick, and Felix, and Dayron, because I assume Dayron you're with the rest as well, like here.
Yeah.
All of you need to make strength checks. So again, pretty much everyone around, apart from like
That first
you know,
one is Seamus's.
Yeah.
Not
And the
Polaeus.
second one I do is
Well, it's a good thing Polaeus isn't making a strength check, because he would not do well.
First is Athru, second is Felix.
While Felix is outperforming Afro. So you all pass. But it's very hard. It gets to the point where like some of you are actually getting thrown off. And then another person's having to like hold them down until the other one can come back over. Wait, did Aldane roll?
He did.
Is
He
that
got
the
se-
7? Oh,
Yep.
right, wow. Yeah. And it's just really bad. Like, you're lucky you're probably not accurate, as he's having to, like, keep his hands steady while Rua's moving. And eventually, Rua's astral self vanishes, and Rua's eyes... Well, not his eyes, because they were never open, but his body seemingly calms down. And you watch as the platinum flakes that were coming off his right arm stump, or, you know, where his arm used to be, have stopped. And he just looks to you, Aldane, and then Daeron and Seamus and Felix. I take it he's got no arm anymore to use.
Mm-hmm.
Asshole took it with him when he ran away. May or may not have vaporized with him in the blast.
I can sense planar magic afoot. Oh, over there, he looks over to where the blast
Staff
was.
Yeah.
Staff of
Yep.
power.
Detonated it right in my face.
At least he didn't die. Then I would have had to open up to people. He's not dead. He looks to Rua. But I've had to do what I can to basically force him to be comatose. Right now, he needs to not be awake, if possible. At least until we can do something about his arm. Oryx told me along the way what was going on.
Yeah. Darren says.
You know, I had to run
We
across
didn't
the
get to
ocean
fight
get
after
here.
all.
We're sorry. For
You don't
everything.
need to be sorry. No one's at fault here. It's fine. I mean, it's not, but there's very little we can do about it. All I can suggest is that, you know, don't let it get to you. Easier said than done, I know, but... And... Afru, you get one more sending. Now I need to count. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25. Right. That's what you get from Oryx Afro.
So it just cuts off.
Yeah.
Atheru sends back. I'll type it out.
I say, you have that look. Did Oryx contact?
He did. He is outside waiting to pick us up, so to speak.
He met me halfway along here, Akira says.
We should... Brick. Do you have the thing?
What thing?
Jubilee just kind of gestures like his son.
Oh, okay. So
Oh, you mean...
Brick goes to pick him up.
Oh, you mean Ivias? Stasia, even. I saw him on the way here.
I thought we had his corpse with us.
Did you lug it with you?
No, I don't think we did.
No.
We were too busy lugging the kid.
I was carrying the kid.
Yeah.
Yeah. I saw him on the way here. I saw him out after we get Rua safe. Rua's still alive after all.
We didn't know it was him.
You don't need to apologize. You don't need... Again, like, none of you caused this to happen. Let's just go. There's no point wasting any more time if we can help it. Are you all ready to leave?
Yes.
Yeah.
So,
Felix just glances over at the altar, like at the far end of the room. Is there anything that looks like... Is there anything there?
you would have to make your way over and investigate if you want to.
Probably not that important. We can come back.
Are you sure about that?
Probably
The
not.
moment you leave, the big bad actually shows the face for a brief second before hiding it. Again, I'm joking.
It'll be fine. Probably. I doubt we'll survive that
just
blast.
to be sure. We should check the altar just to be sure.
Darren, want to come with?
Yes, sorry, I can't. It's hard with two windows open.
Yeah, no, it's fine. So, investigation?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, Felix ain't great. It's
Darren is great.
exactly why Felix asked Darren along.
Yes.
So you examine the altar, and you find a small piece of paper that just says this. Let me find you in the DMs again.
Tyron just closes their eyes and pinches the bridge of their nose, like, oh fucking hell.
Do you show it to Felix?
Yeah.
So I'm gonna make this public, and this is what Felix also reads.
Oh no.
Fucking hell.
Do we tell Akra now or?
We tell him now.
Tell me what, he says from the other end.
They got what they needed. They
Oh.
needed a piece of an Everray to make a human Tarask.
Damn. He
And
just
they
says
just
as he
left
sort
with
of
an
like,
of one Everray.
yeah, I mean, would make sense. They've had plenty of time with my son, and well, they took my grandson's arm. They probably got everything they needed. I wonder though, if my son was here, was his wife?
We never ran into her.
As far as we know.
Could she be one of the myriad corpses? Possibly, but unlikely.
Seamus and Aldane, give me history checks.
Alright.
That's a nice roll. So both of you know, Rua's mum was never a combatant. Like, when she was involved in the war against humans, she was solely a medic. So it's very possible she physically couldn't. If they did do experiments on her, she probably died from it.
Mm-hmm. If they tried to do to her what they did to the former king, she probably wouldn't have survived it.
Right then. Well, are we all ready to go? Akira looks at everyone.
Mm-hmm.
Yep.
The two Gen's characters both nod.
In sync.
So, as you all make your way to leave, and, you know, basically get out of Dodge, just gonna copy you all, put you on the world map. You see, as you're leaving, as you leave through, you see a shit ton of dead bodies. Nothing special, nothing new.
Little girl still has her eyes closed.
Unless you tell her to open them, she isn't opening them. You see Oryx standing outside the gate, and you see a lot more dead bodies that weren't there when either group came in.
Mm-hmm.
And you just see Oryx holding a book that he quickly puts away. If anyone wants to do perception on what the book was.
Sure.
Seamus at least will. Wow. Maybe I'll have Brick try.
Aldane rolls, but Plaus does not.
This is the title of the book.
God damn it.
For everyone who got better than a 15, which is to say, most of you guys.
Athru speaks up. Ah, Oryx, I don't suppose you saw Tristan or Pisces on your way?
Oh, those two! He just points, like, a ways away, and you just see Tristan and Pisces caked in blood. Both looking alive, but very exhausted.
Pliers?
And I'ma just do this prestidigitation.
I got to watch Pisces hold off 5 guys without being hit once.
5 guys, burgers and fries?
Ugh, shit place, but yeah, sure.
You take that back.
Their fries are good. I haven't had their
yeah,
burgers.
I guess if you've never eaten fries before. Anyway,
Yeah.
Have you actually ever
Fries-
eaten Five Guys?
yeah, and I didn't like it.
Fries,
To be fair, I've
fries are
been
fine, burgers are mid, 5 guys, they could be better. They don't last very
Five-
long.
5 guys, but it's more like 2 out of 5 stars. Anyway. Enough about opinions.
Does anybody from
Bad
the
opinion.
does anybody from the main party, spark any recognition at the sight of Tristan?
Give me, all of you in the party, give me an intelligence check with disadvantage. Not disadvantage, just a normal check. You've never met this man before. You've never met this man before. You've never met this man. He looks kind of familiar, Seamus.
Mm-hmm.
You're the only one who gets a sense of familiarity from this man.
Why do
Does
we have to be
Aldean?
so shit?
Okay, so, yeah, you just see a Triton and a Kurotoa. Well, no, actually, all of you, as you look to the fishman, give me Arcana for any one of you guys. You don't have to be proficient in this. 14. Wow.
Fucking hell.
Seamus, are you rolling Arcana?
I might as well, right? Shit.
Daron and Seamus, both of you were like, what the fuck is that thing? Why have they put a fish on land? Isn't he going to die? Felix and Aldane, you know this is what is called a Kurotoa. They are diminutive fish people who are typically considered very insane. The fact that he's not been killed suggests the group might have taken this guy in as maybe a slave or a pet. Probably broken its will and made it lose its faith in its god.
Where did they get
Aldane?
a Kurotoa?
Aldane?
Mm-hmm.
The fact that both a Triton and a Kurotoa are existing near each other does not make sense.
The hell?
I was gonna say a very, like, very controversial thing, but I stopped myself. But yeah, you're utterly dumbfounded.
Mm-hmm.
Where did they get a Kurotoa?
Where did they get a
Oh.
Triton?
Mm.
I wonder if he knows Tristina's brother.
Wonder if he knows Christina.
Let's ask him.
Do you know a Tristina?
What? Sorry? You trying to say that I know every Triton around? What, just because you see one Triton you think, oh yeah, this guy probably knows that Triton?
Well, we do know... Christina was lost around here, right?
Tristina?
Yeah.
Yeah, Tristina... What was her last name?
Dentist.
Dentist.
Dentist?
Yes.
I don't
Does
know.
that name ring a
Tristina-
bell?
I don't know a Tristina dentist.
Dentus.
Oh! Yeah, that's my sister.
Small world.
Small world.
Seamus immediately gets a little scared.
She's the guard at Centralis.
Arthur just mutters to Tristan, I told you so.
Wait, what? No, that's... You gotta be lying.
No,
Sister
she's a
definitely do
guard.
that kind of job. You've got a... Daron
There's one of them.
persuasion.
Yeah, no, she's an officer.
Yeah, Daron persuade, because you're the one talking to him. As you look, you do see a lot of similarities. They both have sort of longish hair, although arguably Tristan's got it longer than his sister. And he actually has a lot more softer facial features than she does. Like, he actually seems quite baby-faced. And yeah, he just looks up to you guys and just says, "Wow, maybe I guess I should have went to Central." I mean, yeah, now I guess we have an excuse to go to Centralis. Ugh.
I have some catching up to do with you, Juniper.
Well, after he says he claps his hands, maybe we should do this back at Oryx's house.
No.
Maybe we should do this
Somewhere.
at some place that isn't Oryx's house, but not also not here.
Yes, anyway, that reminds me, Oryx just says he clicks his fingers. Let me just count. As he just, like, gets his fingers out and starts counting you up. So there's a 1, a 2, a 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8,
11 including
9,
the
10,
child.
11, 12. There's 12 of us.
Oh,
That's
and you.
one. That's 4 too many. I guess we'll have to kill some people. And then he immediately says sounds like he's about to say kill. And it's like, I'm gonna hold that thought as he just looks to the child who's still got her eyes shut. To be fair, there's a lot of bodies around.
Yes. Well,
And he
is still
just looks-
holding her hand, and she's gripping him very tightly at this point.
He looks at Akira. Do you still have the circle at your house? And Akira just nods, yes, we do. Ugh.
Dylan, you're getting some background noise.
Yeah.
Sorry.
Oryx sighs, I guess I gotta get this ugly fucking thing out. As he just like, you see him reach into his pocket,
Language?
and you just pull. Oh yeah, sorry, fuck's sake. And he's just like, shit. Ah! So good news, I can teleport us to Akira's house. Bad news, teleport only has a cap of 8 people.
Focus on getting the more injured people there first, then.
Good news.
Atharu just speaks up. Where exactly is the house?
Tenoyama.
We would prefer not to be included in that.
I mean, you want Centralis, right? I heard about you wanting to go there on holiday.
Tempting.
Did I send that to you? By accident?
Insight? Yeah, you must have told him. You must have told him and just forgot.
Wasn't really paying
Also,
attention.
this is the hat that he pulls out. This, my dear friends, is a helm of teleportation. Akira catch, as he just underhands it to him. And Akira just catches it and puts it on. I guess I've got to attune to this while you guys teleport elsewhere. And he just nods, correctamundo. So, what's going to happen is, I'm going to take some of you to Akira's house, and Akira's going to take the rest of you to his house.
Okay.
But
I mean, the people who are going with Akira will have to wait half an hour because they'll have to attune to the hat.
Ah.
It's only half an hour.
So who's gonna go first then? Should probably get the injured people there first.
Yep, which is why I was going to take Rua, the child, and whoever else wants to come.
I'll come along.
Donner
Says
and Jubilee kind of stay behind. They start talking.
Atharu also stays behind.
Seamus would like to go.
Pelios volunteers to go as well.
How many more people can go?
8 on either side. Well, 4, sorry, on either side. Oryx is with the other group though, so that's 3. Oryx. So who else is going and who else is staying?
So we've got Rua, Aldean, Seamus, Pelios,
No,
and
Rua's going with
Grover.
Oryx.
Yeah, that's what I think. That's what they were saying.
Yeah, that's what I was
Alright,
saying.
yeah.
So that's 5 so far.
Mm-hmm.
So we can have 2 more go with Oryx.
If Darren is staying behind, Felix will as well, just to keep them company.
Mm-hmm.
So Tristan probably would be one of them.
Oh yeah, let me see if I've got their they should have the tokens. Oh my god. I'm sure I had the token.
Just use an NPC token. It'll be fine.
I'll use this token.
Arthur, are you coming along, or are you going to go with the second group?
I'll stay here with Jubilee.
What about you, Brick?
Brick, you should go.
If there's a fight here, I want to stay.
There is
I
no
knew
fight.
I knew my laziness would bite me.
It's fine. Don't worry about it.
It better be fine.
You are sure no fight?
Absolutely sure.
Yes. Positive.
And this will be Pisces. So, Oryx actually does gesture for Tristan. You can come with me and you can heal the people who are injured. And Tristan just looks at you guys and says, okay. I'm not arguing with you.
So yeah, so I think the last 2 are going to be Tristan and Brick.
So we're looking like this. And then Oryx would be here. Yeah. Is everyone
Should
fine
we
with
be
this
seeing something?
arrangement?
Because we're still on the basement
Oh
room.
yeah, ignore me. I forgot you weren't on the world map. There you go. Yeah, are you happy with this arrangement?
Yeah.
Aye. So,
Wait, Aldane was going with Oryx, I thought.
Aldean. Yeah, Aldean is going with Oryx.
Yeah.
okay. Okay, so this is the other group.
Yeah.
So, Oryx just says, everyone stand near me, don't put your arms outside. If you need to pee, it won't be very long. Let me just see. That's not a lot. That isn't what I meant to do. It's fine. Oh my god. Turn off. Should be... Yeah, this should be fine. So, Oryx puts his hands together, and everyone in his group is immediately teleported as a golden light flashes. And Seamus, Aldane, you are back at a very familiar orphanage that you've been to before.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, that one.
And Brick, you have never been to this place before, but it looks very nice, very serene, very quiet looking building that has Second Chance Orphanage on the top of it.
Hope, you can open your eyes now.
She opens her eyes and she just looks around in wonder. Wow, this looks so lovely.
Beautiful place, isn't it?
She just nods and looks up to you, Pelios, and gives you a very faint, small smile before looking forward. Meanwhile, Juniper, Dairon, Felix, Afru, you are there with a small fishman and Akira Everay. Well, Afru, you were told to never deal with this man if you could possibly help it. You were told to flee on sight from this man if you could help it.
Athru, however, has seen what Akra can do and is going to take it as a sign that fleeing would probably end quite badly.
Don't forget you can summon the Black Knight if you want.
Athru is going to save that for if Akra actually, seems to take offense to Athru's presence. At the moment, it seems fine.
So you just see Pisces, and he squares up to Akira and just says,
Dear God, no.
"You seem strong. I want to fight you."
Pisces down.
No, Pisces.
You're not there.
Oh.
He just tries to do a scary scream at Akira, and he just looks at you guys like, okay.
Just ignore him, please.
You can pick a lot of fights, Pisces. This one is above a lot of pay grades.
He just does at you, Jubilee. Fight me now! I need combat!
Do you have calm emotions, Athru?
No.
I have a good way to calm his emotions, Akira says.
Is there any
Please,
chance that would leave him
we
with any emotions
apologize.
at all?
Depends on
He's-
how hard he gets concussed. And he just takes his hand, brings his middle finger to his thumb, and just
Flicks
flick.
him.
Flicks him on the head for 12 points of bludgeoning damage. And now Pisces must make a Constitution saving throw.
He can't say we didn't warn him,
Mm.
which is all we are legally allowed to do in the contract.
Pisces goes to try and lunge at Akira and just falls to the ground like a statue.
Arthur just walks over, drags him away. Thank you for holding back.
There's no problem. Besides, I didn't concuss him that hard. I have a good knowledge of creatures' anatomy to know where to hit him the worst.
Appreciate
If I wanted
it.
to, I could have shot a small hole right through the other side of his head. It would have made his brain aired out nicely, but he also probably would have died instantly. It's not the first time I fought Kurotowas.
Honestly, this one's kind of our problem at this point.
It's alright. As long as he doesn't pee on any floors. I won't mind him at my orphanage. The kids will probably think he's funny. They'll probably think I'm taking him in.
We'll probably leave him outside tied to a pole or something.
Have you got a nice pond you can sit in?
Yeah, but it's a fish pond.
I assume you like the fish?
If he eats the fish, I'm eating him.
Fair.
We'll let him know.
He can still hear me. And after a few seconds, Pisces just and just starts moving. and just like sits up.
Pisces, do that again. I'll be the one hitting you, and I won't be so gentle.
You just watch as Pisces lowers his head and just bows to Akira.
That is the most respect he has shown anyone.
It's actually terrifying.
You just watch as Akira slowly opens his mouth, and you see most of his teeth, and all of them just go up in like silver fire as he just gnashes them together with a smile. And you feel a shuddering, a violent shuddering from your weapon, Afro.
I've been making sure to keep my body between the sword and Akira.
And you feel primal fear from your weapon, Daron, from isolation, as he does that.
Yeah, no. Nope. Gonna nope away from that, nope.
Also, I don't know if I should be worried that one of the people who've been looked upon fondly by Crusaders is at my house currently. Brick was he called? The Warforged?
Yeah, I was hoping you'd maybe turn a blind eye to that.
I mean, well, I assume Crusaders is tracking your presence at every moment.
It seems like a high possibility.
It's fine, I'll just kill the Black Knight again. I'll have to wait another 2 months to regenerate.
Good to know
I think
that.
Jubilee just kind of does this, like, just stops and looks like, oh god, what have we done?
We have no interest in, starting a fight with you or yours.
I mean, it won't be a fight, it'd be a massacre.
That's kind of why we have no interest. We might like fighting, we don't like dying.
At least some associates of Crusaders have some common sense. I already had to kill his last Azamar, I don't have to kill his second one either. Oh yeah, I didn't tell you that story, did I? Come sit round the fire as he just claps his hands and you just see a fire gout from the floor, silver coloured.
I'm not here. I'm no allegiance to anyone except I promised I'd take care of that one. Gestures at that.
So, I'll set the scene. And he just starts regaling you the stories of how he brutally killed the last Azamar of the God of War. And we're going to call it a session.
Alright.
Yeah, there you go. Also, he's got the fucking hat on, by the way.
Mm-hmm.
So he's taking the time to attune to it while he regales you with this story.
So that is the session, which means that is the stream. We hope you have all enjoyed this session. We certainly have. Always fun when we're put in mortal peril, and characters we like are put in mortal peril.
Also, I forgot to mention that AoE Akira did when he came in. He cast Fireball on himself.
Okay. Fun.
He has evasion, so he passed the dex save and didn't take any damage.
Jesus. Okay, so in terms of future streams, Tuesday, Fuzzy and I will be doing something. Seems a good possibility that we'll be doing Pirate Warriors 4 again, because we have been enjoying that. Thursday, we will most likely be starting the second Ace Attorney game. Looking forward to that, even if there are some cases we aren't looking forward to so much.
It's really only the third one that's terrible.
Okay, the third one.
The fourth one is actually is my favorite, but for various reasons.
Saturday is MCU Phase 3 Part 2. So from Infinity War to Spider-Man Far From Home. And then next Sunday we'll be returning to this as Athru is, scared by Akira. Or at least his sword, their sword
It's-
is.
It's like meeting the girlfriend's dad.
Hmm.
Only the girlfriend's dad is like just, a man who could actually probably kill you in under a minute.
It would take a turn, frankly.
Akira can move at 70 speed without dashing. And he has 4 attacks at least a turn.
Yeah, especially after Akira mentioned that quite blithely that he could kill the Black Knight. Arthur is basically in full schmooze mode.
He basically told you that he basically killed the equivalent of Jesus Christ and, like, Saint George. Quite
Or
casually.
the Archangel Michael.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So he literally killed the Black Knight.
Yeah, that's what he did when he met you guys, the main party.
But yes, so that's the schedule for the next week. It's the same as always. Again, hopefully you have enjoyed this stream and this session, and we will hopefully see you next time on Tuesday. Good night.
Later.